watching Show Me Your Pick. Fruitcake Tony. Rock on.
Aha! There we are.
We made it. We made it. We're here. Hey now. Right on. It is Saturday.
That's as worried as I am.
Yeah, we are. It's June 24th, man. It's summertime.
Yes,
we are.
Carson.
We are off and rolling. Fruitcake Tony, Brendan B Squared, Ed, and our brother Ben Coombs is in the house tonight. What's up,
We're
Ben?
talking to this guy if there's ever folks. He's as worried as I am, folks. There we are.
There you go.
Right on. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you guys. Oof.
Yeah, man.
We had to have Ben here. Had to have Ben here with the Izzy conversation.
Absolutely.
You know, I'd be just trolling you in the chat otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, it was so important we didn't even put him in the green room. We just said, screw it.
Yeah,
Said,
well, you know,
you're right here. We know
it's
what
just
happens
gonna
back
get
there.
greener
Anyway.
if you leave me in there. I just remember that one show we did. Well, I don't really remember it. I was in there for a good 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
15 minutes of heaven. No, it's not.
There you go.
Got lost on the way to the
you know about Izzy?
Oh, I know about Izzy.
Oh, wait, that's Izzy Cole. Sorry.
Wrong Izzy.
Damn, I brushed up on my Steel Dragon for nothing?
All the
Yes,
Izzies.
Yes.
Although, I remember my ex was a huge movie buff, and she's like, I think I found a movie you'll like. I'm like, okay. Puts it on. I think we're 5 minutes in the movie. I'm like, so Zach Wilde's doing the guitar work in this movie, eh? Like, how do you know? I'm like, well, I waited till I heard the second pinch harmonic to confirm. Because I heard, because no one does a whoop, like Zach.
No,
I'm like, hey,
yeah.
that sounds like a Zach Wilde. And then did it again. And I went, yep, okay,
Yeah.
I'll like this. This will be fine. This will be fine.
Nice.
Yeah. But we are not talking about that particular Izzy Cole.
No.
We are talking Izzy Stradlin, the main guy in the original Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, he was in the band before it was Guns N' Roses, right? When it was still, Hollywood Rose, I guess?
Yeah.
/ LA Guns / various iterations till Slash showed up, ironically enough. /
/
// not backslash. Unless we're looking in the early days. Early days is backslash. Present day would be forward
would be like / would be Velvet Revolver and Snake Pit. That's /
right?
So
Yeah.
but anyway, before you start, T, I gotta wish a 21st happy birthday to my son, Baby Butt Cheeks.
Baby Butt Cheeks.
He's
just
awesome.
21.
He's 21 today.
Happy birthday, little feet.
Yeah, so he's out with friends, and he'll be home later, and hopefully doesn't burn down the backyard.
He'll be leaning against the doorbell, waiting for the door to open.
Yeah.
Throw
it up in the toilet.
No, I don't hope not.
I see him, 21st birthdays in upstate New York are like 19th birthdays here.
Yeah.
You get told you had a good time a couple days later.
Yeah. We'll see.
What time are you expecting him, Brendan?
I have no idea, dude. They went out to
Silly
dinner.
question, right?
They went out to dinner at like 8. Him and his girlfriend and like 3 or 4 of his best friends. And
Nice.
so we'll see what happens when he gets home. He said they were gonna possibly make a bonfire out back. So I put all the wood and stuff in the fire
Awesome.
pit, so he's not like stumbling over there. And
Sure.
it's basically, here, light this paper
Hey,
bag.
if you
and
haven't
just sit
tripped
back.
over and fallen into a bonfire at some point in your life, you haven't been to enough field parties, is what I'm saying.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. It's Baby Butt Cheek's birthday. No telling what's going to happen around here later. So
I don't know if he'll come down here or not, but I might have him come down because you guys never met Baby Butt Cheeks. Jay Hannon did, but when he was like really little. So,
yeah. Speaking of Jay Hannon,
yes.
Jay and the Under the Bus guys, they're actually just him and Kurt, I think tonight they're calling it the High Road.
Mm.
They're going to be on at 11, so maybe we can hand it off.
They had their 1-year anniversary show last Wednesday.
That was
Yeah.
that was amazing. That was a
That
great
was-
show.
You
A
know,
lot of fun.
Kurt, I see Kurt in the chat here, and I just want to say, Kurt, out of all the live streams I've ever participated in, that was definitely one of them.
That was a great show, man. Yeah, that was fun. And our boy right here won the grand prize.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
And won the PRS.
Nice.
that. Oh boy.
I myself won a T-shirt that night.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Is that true, Kurt? He just put, I gotta highlight this unless you see it.
Yes, actually, I did see a post about that. Being
So-
Canadian, I didn't want to interrupt Tony while he was.
Okay.
saying,
Oh, they've canceled for tonight. Okay.
Nah. All right. Well. All right. You get a pass if you have to go to a dinner. I guess.
Yeah.
Man, we got lots of people in the chat here tonight. Jeez, it's just flying along.
There's tons. I don't know. You want to get to that now too? You got anything else to say?
Yeah,
Might as well-
let's
might
go
as well get
ahead.
to it.
Let me say that
Open it up.
later on we are definitely going to get to some
Trivia of some
Where's
kind?
it at? Yeah, we're going to get to some. That's not it.
Oh,
That's what she
Close.
said.
Those
right?
those might be some of your, well, a couple of those. Mine. Those are the wrong
We're going to
butt
get to some 10-shot rock and roll trivia later on. Gosh, if I can find it.
You found it?
No, I think where's all this stuff at? Man, goodness. It's gone away. Where's it at?
It's gone away.
I've
How about
deleted
this?
it.
How about this, T?
That's
Ah.
it.
there you go.
Got it? There you go.
That's one of them.
That's one of them. There's another one
Yeah.
too. I know the one you're talking about. This one maybe.
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
All right, there they are. All right,
So-
they
Okay.
moved them. Yeah, we'll get
You
to
have a
that.
chance to win something like that, but not this.
A
We'll
blurry
get
blue
to
pick.
it at about the 1 hour mark.
Focus, you son of. Can I get a new webcam for Christmas? Because I don't like this one. It's not
Yeah.
pick friendly. How about if you do this?
We're
Well,
giving
yeah,
away.
his says Cabo. Well,
There it
mine
is.
says Wabo Reedus. There we go.
Oh, nice.
We're giving away a Sammy Hagar Cabo Wabo pick tonight too.
Apparently, they rule.
And a Ben Combs Sammy Hagar pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lifestyle choices. I'm not sure where that came from, but it's here.
I don't think Ben's giving that away tonight.
No.
Oh,
No.
What you got behind
But
you, Ben? Is that an
we'll be
Explorer?
giving you a Sammy Hagar pick, and we'll be giving you away a cool prize pack that'll
Ah.
include the new Ed DeBrill pick,
Yeah.
among others, the new Jay Turner pick. We'll show you that.
Here's let's get the Logitech. I did that. I got a Logitech. It just doesn't want to work with me for some reason.
All right, so
Digital.
let's get to the chat.
I need
With
a
that
tube power
said,
in
let's
front.
start right at the bottom with our all-time trivia champ, Christopher Live Sour.
We'll probably win tonight because I'm here.
Chris.
That's
he
the way
did
that
say,
works.
he did say that. He did
He
say
did.
that in the chat.
Yeah.
He always wins when Ben's here. So
He did say that. That's
someone's
right.
got to unseat him.
Dave
Although,
Z is
remember
here
the last
too.
time I was here, I think it was a 9-way tie until
Yeah.
the very last question was the tiebreaker.
It
Oh,
was-
that was when you were here. Oh, the
Oh.
9-way. Okay,
That's a
I
scary
forgot.
Yep.
That was a scary night. Thank you, Dan.
Yes.
Trivia orgy.
Yeah, all right. So
Yeah,
let's see. There's Papa Blue. What's up, dude? There's Kurt. What's up, bro?
Correct.
Kurt.
Right on.
all kinds of folks in
Co-captain
here.
of the Under the
Jay
Bus
Santiago.
crew over there.
Nice, yeah.
KXM Rock. Have I said that yet, Brandon?
No, you haven't. But hey, dude. Hey,
Guitar
I
Man
hadn't. Okay, I thought I did.
Tim
Guitar
Thomas.
Man 45. Tim
Monique.
Thomas.
What's up, Monique?
Where's Monique? I don't see Monique.
I'm scrolling back. I'm way ahead of you. I don't know.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
I'm just giving her.
Ryan
Olsen.
Hall is in the house. What's up, Ryan? Good to see you, bro.
I keep wanting to click on names to highlight them, but I realize I don't have that ability. I'm just a guest in this home.
Monique, nice to see you, ma'am. Always nice to see you.
All kinds of people
Welcome.
here. Wow.
All right, I'm scrolling. If you're just jumping in, say hello in the chat. It's Saturday night. This is Show Me Your Pick. We have Mr. Ben Coombs as our special guest.
What's
We're
up,
talking
Joe?
Izzy Stradlin.
Okapinti? I don't know if they said that right or I just totally offended
Eric
him.
Salinas, welcome.
Eric's here.
Nice to see you,
Eric.
dude.
Ocho Cinco. Okapinti.
All right, I'm still scrolling. All right, I'm going to scroll down. Hip Metalworks, good to see you, bro.
What's up, Hip?
You say Andy Carson? He's in there.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy snuck in here.
The fire.
Where's Izzy?
Or fire.
Izzy,
Joe,
parts
Joe
unknown. Izzy keeps the lowest profile of all of my Guitar Heroes, I will say. Hands down. Yeah, lowest profile.
Uh-huh.
It's really hard. Even in today's world, if everyone's got cameras everywhere and this and that, Izzy's like, I don't care. He still lives like it's the 90s. I wonder if he even owns a cell phone. I wonder.
Right.
I would imagine so.
Wow.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Maybe a flip phone or something like that, but he's not on the apps and the digitals, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
My 92-year-old mother-in-law's got one of them jitterbug flip phones. Maybe he has one of those.
Could be.
Should be.
So,
Well, as
cool.
Ben said, he likes his privacy. And,
Oh.
you know, he does his avocado farming and works on his motorcycles and
nice.
hides out and
Panheads, I
does
think,
his
is his
thing.
favorite to work on. Vintage panheads.
I thought you said
wow.
Pinhead. I'm like,
Well, that's his professional bowling career that we don't talk about.
that's good.
Oh.
Yes.
Exactly, Andy. A Motorola StarTAC.
Motorola StarTAC. I think everybody had one of those at
Oh
one
my
point.
God.
Right. I did have that Nokia one that you couldn't even blow up. It was, I forget which model.
I think my
it was,
first
but-
one was a Nokia,
Yeah.
right around 2000.
I
think
still
I got
have
my first
most
one.
of my old cell phones. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway.
Well, you keep them for when you get a new one. They say, like, oh, $50 off for the trade-in. They don't tell you have to give them your newest one.
Oh.
Just bring in a cell phone. There you go. They're like, what is this antique? You're like, well, it's older than you, sales clerk.
Yeah. They make you.
All right. Monique asks, why did Izzy leave GNR or what happened? All right. Well, as Tony said, all right. So Izzy likes his privacy. And the reason Izzy really likes his privacy is he doesn't have a lot of time for BS. I'll be nice. I'm going to say BS on this channel. And he doesn't care for drama. All right. So that said, it's really hard to be in a band with Axl Rose at that time because he was all the BS and all the drama.
That's
Because he's walking around with his bicycle shorts on, and it was that phase, the silver bicycle shorts phase, right? And he got about halfway through the Use Your Illusion sessions, and he went, guys, I'm just packing up my gear
This.
and heading out. And that's one of the reasons why I think that the two albums were recorded at two different studios, because Use Your Illusion 2 was recorded, excuse me, at least most of it was recorded in Toronto at Metalworks Studios, which is where I record. I forgot that till I was recording there, and I went, hey, there's a Use Your Illusion record on the wall. Like the Joe Wall song, the gold records on the walls.
Yeah.
Well, it was, and that's the way it works, because anybody involved gets to advertised that fact.
What's
So
that
Herb?
herb of fireside?
And so, yeah, Izzy had just had enough of the bull, and unless Slash is phoning it in at that point in time because he much like Keith Richards, I'm just gonna, deal with my lead singer this way, which and this way and this way and all the ways is what I'm saying. Slash was busy celebrating all the lifestyle choices, and Duff was kind of in the same boat. Steven Adler had already been kicked out of the band for lifestyle choices.
They were all.
Axl was. I don't know if he was just high on himself as well as other things. I don't know, but Axl seemed to have all the ego, and Izzy just said, "This ain't my thing."
They said,
Guitar Man. This is a pop shop pop because I'm Canadian. Lime Ricky
pop
flavor.
shop.
The pop. The pop.
So you call it pop up there? It's pop.
Yep.
It's not soda.
No.
I've got lime in mine too.
Izzy had enough.
He had enough, so he took his Gretches and went home.
He did, and he left the band, and this was shortly after that incident in
91, right?
Yeah, where he
right
leaps off Axl leaps off the stage into the crowd. But so Izzy left the band, but when they got Gilby had a motorcycle wreck and it hurt his hand, and Izzy came back for a brief stint, but that last show in Wembley in London, that was the last show ever.
Yeah, I was just looking up because I had to see when User Illusion was released. So September, it says User Illusion 1, September of 91. Okay. I believe that. But because I'm just trying to think, because, I remember him coming back briefly because his first solo album was out by 93. So that's why I was checking. And lead time to record said album and scout musicians for the new band and stuff. Izzy didn't take a lot of time off, but I think it was one of those deals because it was still at that time where as soon as you quit a band, immediately your label or other labels like, here, you want a record deal? Like, what do you mean? Well, I assume, because you're a guitar player, you're going to want to do a solo band and a solo project. So here's a recording contract and a bunch of money. Well, okay. Because I'm thinking Izzy didn't make a lot of money with Guns N' Roses because Use Your Illusion, well, I'm going to say Appetite, big album, but half the support of that was as an opening act, so you're not making any money. And those contracts, to record that album, that's on your dime, fronted by the record company, if anyone knows how that works. So I think what Use Your Illusions are what paid the gave them the money because they were starving before. I don't lie.
He's done well. That guy's done. Izzy has done well. Look at how well Appetite has done. Both Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 ended up doing very well. And
that's where he retained his songwriting credit. So when those albums still made sales, they still had to pay Izzy. And when you live in a modest home, not in LA, but outside of, what it's like us, our cost of living month to month. We don't have these huge overhead month to month because we live like reasonable people. And Izzy's just like, I need a house, I need a garage to keep my motorcycle in. I'm good. I don't need to be seen. I don't need to live in a posh part of the world.
I read that they tried to cut his royalties as well. That's one of the reasons why he left. Yeah.
And didn't want to come back for that simple reason. Like when they reformed the band, he said, okay, I'll come back at 20%.
Right.
As a full-fledged member. And they're like, no, Axl gets half, Slash gets 40, and the rest of the band gets 10%. And Izzy went, no, I think you're still number one, but no. And that's why Izzy never came back. And I said, when they reformed, I'm not going to go see them because they don't have Izzy. Then they got Richard Fortus, and I'll be honest, I like Richard Fortus. He's an excellent replacement for it. If there is somebody out there to replace Izzy, Richard was a pretty damn good choice. So I can't fault him for that.
He's a great player. He is.
With similar attitude, but much more patience because he's a hired gun type. So you have to have patience, especially working with Axl. I can just imagine even today. Come on, it's Axl.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Zen and Buddhist. I don't think he's anything like that. I'm sure there's still some ego there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
That cut went when they got back together. It was 40, 31, 29, something like that in the neighborhood. Axl, Slash, and Duff. But Izzy right off the bat that you don't want to, jimmy up the dough equally. I'm not coming.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I'm not a businessman. I play in rock bands. Rock bands to split the money down the middle. That's what we do. So yeah, and when he left, they say he formed the Juju Hounds, as it were. So he got some dreadlocks because of early '90s and white guys were getting dreadlocks.
Michael Krause, welcome.
And I was telling the guys off air, he scouted the Georgia Satellites because. Let's be honest. If you read any interview with our favorite rock bands in the late '80s, the Poisons and the Guns N' Roses and the Aerosmiths and the Motley Crue, they're all like, "You guys are kicking tail." They're like, "Nah, we're nothing compared to the Georgia Satellite guys. Those guys, that's real rock and roll." They always threw it off on that. I remember that numerous interviews. So Izzy went out to see the Georgia Satellites, and as Dan Baird, frontman for Georgia Satellite, said, I saw Izzy in the crowd, and I knew Rick Richards' time with the band days were numbered because Izzy was Rick's hero in many ways. So the Mutual Respect Society, so they got together, and as a fan myself, that's just awesome because they have very old souls, old style playing. They play the right scales, like the Brian Setzer scales, which is I don't half steps, never heard of them. I don't know. I only know pentatonic. But,
Richards was the Juju Hound, the Juju Hound, right?
And that was like Izzy to me. I was always a fan. I was starting with the "Sweet Child of Mine" video because I'm like, who's that dude in the background? Just back there playing a Telecaster-shaped object. Which immediately I thought, hey, butt cheeks, they're not just for country anymore. Apparently, you can rock out on a telly. And I thought, okay, maybe my dad's onto something. Who knew? And Gretches, Gretches and tellies. And I went, you can play Gretches and tellies in a rock band? Yes. Okay. And then when the Juju Hounds album came out, I'm like, snag, because I like Izzy. I want to see what he's up to. And the guy does a Ronnie Wood cover on it.
Nice.
And those who have watched previous episodes of Show Me Your Pick, including the Ronnie Wood episode, knows Ronnie's my spirit animal. And so it was just confirmation. Okay, Izzy's into Ronnie. I'm into Ronnie. I'm into Izzy. And I've followed his career. It's hard to follow his career because he doesn't care. He releases an album. He doesn't advertise it. Oh, it's up on the website. He doesn't care. There you go.
Yeah.
And they had a decent hit single with Shuffle It All. It wasn't a huge hit, but, it got some airplay.
Sure.
Great track.
I'm a huge Velvet Revolver fan, so...
Oh, me too.
That was always fun.
He stopped in. Izzy doesn't stray far, and I'll explain. He stopped in a lot of the days when they were trying to form Velvet Revolver. He stopped in every time that Gnfnr did a thing in Vegas. He always showed up on the last 2 days. Yep. He never strayed far.
Because I've always heard Izzy lives like an hour and a half outside of LA. I wonder if it's east, on the way to Vegas, so he can. Because that's a nice ride. If you live part way, that's a nice ride on a bike out to Vegas.
Born in East LA.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just trying to think. And Izzy's always. It's weird when he left the band. He stayed very much in touch with Duff. Because if you look at the various solo albums Izzy's done over the years, Duff is at least on a few of the tracks. If not, he's the bass player of note for all the tracks.
much, yeah.
quite often, as well as I want to say Matt Sorum has played a fair amount on Izzy stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wasn't, you didn't just leave in a huff and burn his bridges. He made no, it's like one of those. You're a dick. I'm quitting the band, but you're cool and you're cool.
Right? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff happens. You tour with enough. You tour with the same guys for long enough. Something's gonna happen. And
exactly, and their sound, their deal, right. And Duff has timing. What's up, John? John Shane in the house, legend.
Hey,
JD is in the house. There he is.
The legend of Maple Ridge, BC.
Yep. I think he's on with OU812 and R2, R3, and Trev on Sundays, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he does the Thursday show, does he? I think he just does.
I
the
am
Sunday
not knowing.
Show.
That I am shrugging.
But I do not know, and those guys are awesome. So definitely check those guys out on Thursday and Sunday. We all watch them.
Suppose I should have got out my GNR bootlegs for tonight, but they're in boxes over there somewhere.
Yeah, those OU812 guys.
Live bootlegs of GNR. I was just thinking of that because Guitar Man 45 said he saw GNR in '87. I want to say the bootlegs are from early '87, as far back as even I want to say '86 or '85. Like one of them is a partial set from the Whiskey. And then I want to say another one is the Whiskey and some shows in San Diego, which is one of the reasons I kind of knew it. I was offered a chance to see GNR live multiple times during the original GNR lineup days because my cousin went to school with Slash and said, I'll get tickets. I'm like, yeah, right, how? He was like, I know Slash. I'm like, yeah, you know Slash. He was I went to school with him, which I didn't realize until the Face Space came out 15, 20 years ago. My cousin posted the strip of the high school yearbook photos, and there's my cousin, 4 over Slash with the afro, the famous photo everyone's seen, because I know they cropped my cousin's photo and used that as this is what they looked like back in the day. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But having heard the bootlegs and other live stuff, I had no desire to see it because Axl, I swear he took vocal lessons at some point later in life because he's not blowing out his voice by the third song anymore. But he did back in the day. And then he sounded like Tom Waits, as far as I'm concerned. And he'd throw his temper tantrums. And I was like, nope. I don't have time for that.
There you go.
See, Tony, however, has time for that.
91.
Nice.
Yeah.
$26. $26.50. Not going to see those prices ever again.
Nope.
$30.
Maybe for a beer.
Nice.
That's.
I want to say I was going to see GNR did a Monsters of Rock one year.
They did the one in Europe. They did that.
There was a brief North American portion too, because they did Toronto, and I just remembered Smashing Pumpkins were just breaking. They were the opener for the night, and I was like, they're not rock. Why are the Smashing Pumpkins part? It was like Smashing Pumpkins, GNR, like White Snake, and somebody else or something. Someone could look that up in the chat. I don't know. I probably dreamt it. I don't know.
Let me show you a couple.
I just remember that. I think I knew somebody went up to the show and they watched the Smashing Pumpkins and then left because that was the only band they were interested in. It's like, okay. Wow, that's a lot of. 87.
87.
Wow. Wow. The Cult.
Nice. 92.
Deep Purple, Aerosmith, Giant Stadium, nice.
That's cool.
The old Giant Stadium. Wow. Yeah.
That's what I would refer to as the S Show tour, the Metallica GNR tour.
Mm-hmm. Troubadour.
Yes.
That's one of their first ones, right? 19.
Well, yeah, and that was one of the many. Wow. Yeah. One of many debacles in Montreal was that tour, right? Because James Hetfield gets blown up, then GNR bailed.
The riot, yeah.
Jeez, $650 with this ticket, $450. Holy cow, man! Wow.
At the Troubadour.
That's nuts.
2017.
$17.
The Sun Bowl Stadium just sounds like sunburn before the headliners come on to me. Nice.
That's like 87, 88.
Well, so look, here's baby butt cheeks. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
He can't hear you though.
Then I shall save my singing. He's so big he doesn't even make it on screen. It's just shoulders down because he's huge. I get it. What's up, Michael Cross in the chat? Rich Zeppelin in the chat too. What's up, buddy?
Cool. What's up, dudes? All right, I'll show you a couple more.
So he did have a couple of cocktails, but he's okay.
That's cool.
I hope he had a couple. You can legally have them now.
Yeah, those were his first ones.
Yeah, well, see, that was the thing. Like we were talking earlier, the fact he wasn't making a big deal out of tonight, Brendan told me it ain't a big deal.
Dude, the fake ID that this kid had for the past 2 years is amazing. I don't know where he got it from, but yeah, no, everybody gets fake ID.
See,
so
that's the photo we hold on to when they say we were never hair metal. We were different. Really? Because I see an awful lot of Aquanet in that photo.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
no
that.
kidding.
That's a crazy.
Yeah, that's
Hey, T,
another one.
are you getting these Facebook Messenger posts that Charles is
I saw those.
Because I think he's sending.
No, I
some
hadn't looked at
pictures.
any of them yet.
Because he's sending pictures and some video, so I don't know if he's coming in or he's just gonna put those in there.
Yeah, that could be a copyright situation if you go live at the wrong point. I did creative editing on my show vlog from. I was actually out at a concert last week for the first time in years, so I just had enough of a few songs that you knew what song it was, and then quickly transitioning into another song because I'm like going for 8-second clips to try to avoid copyright.
That is a lot of flyers.
That is an early one right there. Eh?
Wow.
Oof, look at that. Radio
Halloween.
City. Wow.
Yeah. Again, no, we're not glam. Except for Izzy. Izzy's just like still wearing the same stuff. Which is just dressing like a hippie. Izzy just dresses like a hippie. Or a music store employee back in the day, right? Because every music store employee back in the day, white shirt,
true.
leather vest. Leather
Got
vest.
it. I still think you should go back to calling himself Wizzy. Like when he was peeing off the airplane. Public urination in the airplane.
I think I have that as well.
You got that one? You probably do. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Slap.
Nope, I don't. Apparently, I have Def Leppard and Whitesnake.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
Cool.
And apparently on hand, just for such an occasion. Oh, no.
Excellent.
And we got one more.
Nope.
Motley Crue.
All right.
Nice.
Easy, Charles. Charles's spidey senses just went off. He's like, I need that. I need it. Issue number 4, apparently, is Motley Crue.
Nice.
Nice.
Keep those
So-
plastic sleeves.
Apparently, I have comic books under my desk. Who knew?
There is a subject, Ben, that I want to talk about.
Okay.
When you listen to Guns N' Roses, and I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan,
Yes.
we all marvel at Slash and how these riffs sound and how this music ends up sounding. But what isn't talked about a lot is how both the Izzy and the Slash guitar parts mesh so well to make that Guns N' Roses music.
That is true. Plus, I'll be honest, I only really was into Slash for the first album because that's the only album I like his tone. After that, I don't like Slash's tone. There, I said it. I don't like his tone. I don't like it.
I don't like your tone, sir.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm a tone snob. Loved his tone on the first album. I get why he was really depressed when he lost that Marshall head that was on rental, supposedly going to be relieved of the rental place. But He was trying to steal it, and he didn't have a chance. Is what I'm saying, folks. The studio tech went and returned it on him before he had a chance to lift it. And but that's just me. But yeah, the way they played off each other and dynamically in the mix, you could hear both guitars. And I'll be honest, on the Izzy songs, like It's So Easy, I thought that was Izzy singing. I didn't realize Axl could actually sing in the lower cadence. That's lower register. Cadence, register. Let's use good range. But yeah, I always assumed that was just Izzy because I've seen Izzy perform that song later, which is odd. I always thought Izzy sang that.
I mean, their songs that would not have the magic that they have. Don't Cry,
right?
Patience would not be what they are without Izzy Stradlin.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Sweet Child of Mine. Forget it.
Yeah.
He wrote Don't Cry, didn't he? I think he wrote that or had partial writing credits on it.
A lot of them.
If I am not mistaken.
See, the key to that, Brendan, and viewers at home or at work, if you're lurking, the key is, like, if a bandmate brings a song to the table that we're going to record, unless you figure out something, you're not getting a songwriting and or publishing credit on that. So you're only going to get one little tiny piece of the pie as a performer on the song. Very low. What's up, Jay? So what you got to do is find a way to put your own stank on it. Like, write a unique part that then, boom, then you've co-written. You get an extra credit because a songwriter gets about 10 times what the performer gets.
Well, if you listen to all of that Guns N' Roses music, though, I mean, Slash does the leads and he gets the attention, but you can tell that Izzy, he was the life of that music. He
was like a second bass player. It was just solid rhythm, there for the song, nothing fancy, just huge foundational portions. Great tone. And it's hard. Don't ask me. Like, I know a lot of my favorite bands. I can tell you what equipment was used on albums. I don't know. I don't know with Izzy because he doesn't do interviews. So we don't know. We don't know what he used. I assume a Marshall of some kind. Probably had a Vox handy, knowing him. And then a variety of Gretches, Les Paul, ES-175, hollow body. I think he had that before he got into the Gretches because Gretches weren't cheap. But you could still get ES-175s quite affordable. Nobody wanted those in the late 80s. Nobody. It's like nobody wanted a Gretsch or even a Telecaster other than, Chicken Pickers wanted the Tellies. Nobody in LA wanted a Telly other than that. All the studio guys did because they're like, here, you're not being heard in the mix. Play this. Oh, I can hear myself in the band mix. Yeah, because that's what Telecasters do. They allow you to sit in the mix.
Yeah.
He could have been a JTM 45 guy, John. I don't know.
Well,
several.
If you look back at that band, though, he was really the life of that band. He kept the band together. He appeared to be the soul. He was the only sane one there when everybody got goofy. He was the first one to get clean, the first one to leave the band.
Much like Mick Mars with Motley Crue. He was the voice of sanity in many ways.
Yeah.
It's a great analogy.
I do what I can. Thank you. Good night, folks. I can't talk.
That's the best you have.
Yeah.
Well, but when there is that much drama, and Axl had a lot of, it's no secret, a lot of mental health issues, and he would show up on show nights an hour or two late and obliviously, and
it wouldn't travel with the rest of the band.
Yeah, I mean, and those guys medicated and drank and whatever, but Izzy was the first one to say, look, I'm out of here. Fuck this. You know.
Exactly. Like I say, he doesn't tolerate BS and drama. And yeah, well, it's like get to the point. Like, the Use Your Illusion when Axl's spending $12,000 a night, so his sister and or brother can have these little parties backstage that nobody went to, including Axl. They're just there, and Izzy's going, "Why are we paying for this?" Type thing.
Yeah. Well, on their Use Your Illusion tour,
I can just imagine when he came back to fill in for that, when Gilby hurt himself, and he's just looking around going, "My God."
Well,
what a waste,
but every night though, but realistically, in those days, in the early '90s, you're every time you stop the bus, you're making a couple $100,000 a night. But Axl, they did during Use Your Illusion, they would have these themes backstage every night, a different theme.
No, Axl and his siblings had a theme. The rest of the band had nothing to do with that.
That's true, but they would spend
it was
a pile of dough.
$12,000 a night was the budget just for the stupid little theme room
that
nobody went into.
And that was on the rider.
And that was just, they're like, whatever, Axl, will you stop bitching and moaning? Just go that. And that's why Slash would just drink more to tolerate just the BS of Axl and feeding his ego. And I was saying to these guys offer, I don't think I would have made it through the Appetite tours myself. Like the Metallica tour. No way. No flipping way. 2 hours, you show up 2 hours late for a gig, you're getting a Telecaster upside the head. I don't mean to be violent, but you're getting a Telecaster upside the head. Why a Telecaster, Ed? Because Telecasters can survive that. You do that with Les Paul, you broke the headstock off. Even though you hit him with the back of the guitar, headstock breaks off. Don't know why. Telecaster, you can smack lead singers all day with them. They're Telecasters.
Like a baseball bat.
Yeah, forget that. It's like, oh, Axl.
That man knows his Telecasters, Ed.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was a different theme every night, Monique. They would do a disco night. They would do fantasy nights. It was just a different, like a costume party every night. And nobody would show up because, fun fact, bands don't travel with costumes on tour. Well, Elton John travels with costumes.
Slipknot
travels with costumes. But most bands don't travel with costumes.
Well,
most of the bands, especially back then, you weren't running a clean T-shirts 3 weeks in, and you're wearing your own merch the rest of the tour. That's why you always saw the guys back in the day. It wasn't to push merch; it's because he didn't have any clean clothes. So he told one of the roadies, "Go down the merch table, grab me a T-shirt, and chop the sleeves off it, so I try to look cool." I don't know.
Put some stains on it.
That's what they did. That is what they did.
Axl did have too many bodyguards for any band members because Axl had so many bodyguards. If you have to have bodyguards backstage, that should say something. That really should tell you about. That says a lot about you yourself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, when you have to wait a couple of hours, we've all been to a lot of concerts, and that last few moments before the headliner comes on and everything on the stage is ready and, it's time, and that goes on for an hour and then more. People get antsy, and when the band's waiting also, what are they going to do while they're waiting?
Yep. Rage drinking. Because that's going to calm you down. Yeah, that's going to calm you down. No.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I get it. Like say, I get it. But I don't get it.
Well,
that band would have been so flippin' huge if they had just kept it together.
Yes.
So huge. Metallica who? It would have been that. Metallica who? I'm not saying they would have kept rock and roll alive through the 90s, but there would have been a slight low. Well, there would have been, all the success of the Foo Fighters, only more, because they were that much further ahead. they would have been right up. Oh, so much money too. They would have made all the money until Napster. But nope, nope. Most of them end up walking away with nothing because they would rather walk away from a multi-million-dollar corporation, which is what Guns N' Roses was by the end of the Use Your Illusion tours, than do another album with Axl. Slash did that. He said, screw it. I don't care. They're like, well, I'm keeping all the royalties and everything. I don't care. I just don't want to see you again. And then to get him back, it's like, what's the deal? All the money. Slash. He's like, I can do that because I'm sick of playing small towns where Ben lives for $2,000 a night.
Well, Ben, they could have been that band, but they were, in hindsight, if you look, they were the bridge between 80s rock and 90s grunge. They were right in the middle, and they handed off the 80s rock to the,
Yeah, and that was primarily because they said the glam thing isn't working. Screw this. Fortunately, Motley had done the Girls tour, so you could be back dressing like a biker again. Great. Jeans and leather jackets. Because Guns N' Roses, they just wanted to be Aerosmith. That was it. They just wanted to be Aerosmith. Which I get. Smart move, guys, because Aerosmith was huge. I thought, because at the same time you got Gnfnr breaking, there was a little album called Permanent Vacation that, everybody owned, basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got over there.
Did you see what Andy Carson said? He said he waited 3 hours for Gnfnr in Knoxville.
Yeah. Nope.
In 92. Half the people left, and we all got refunds.
I'm not doing that, man.
Wow, 3 hours.
That's crazy, dude.
Yep.
But
well,
there's no need for
when
that.
Gnfnr hit, though, I saw them. They were the opening act for Motley Crue on the Girls tour, and we saw them a couple nights in a row here, and everybody was there to see the opening act.
What's up, BC Rich?
I know, T. It's there was that period of time where
well, this is why my cousin's like, hey, they're coming through Toronto. I don't care.
Or he would get mad.
Like I don't want to deal because for me, it's driving 2 hours home after a concert. So if they're going to start 3 hours late, I'm getting home at 5 a.m. or something. Forget that.
There.
Well, when I first saw Guns N' Roses, nobody had any inkling about that in them. They had just, when they came through here, everyone knew about Appetite already, but the timing was when they came through here, they had just dropped the single Sweet Child.
Okay.
So that was in the fall of 87, I want to say.
In around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a while after, because they shot Welcome to the Jungle video, obviously during recording or right after, because you can see the band, there's a much difference, and, Axl wasn't teasing his hair anymore. Because you think by the time they broke, and the album would come out and stuff, and they're like, Axl's probably, oh, we're trying to tell everyone we're not glam like the other bands, and I'm clearly glam in the video, but pay no attention to the man with the teased hair in the rock and roll video, folks, is what we're saying.
Well, with how huge Appetite was, though, when I first saw them, you know how opening acts were in those days. Some were good and some were, you didn't know who they were. But everybody was there to see. The T-shirts around you were all Gnfnr. Everybody sang. You looked around, and everybody sang every word to every song.
Yeah.
People were there to see the opening act. Yeah.
You got to see them open for Motley during the Girls tour. I had Whitesnake.
I saw that Motley Whitesnake too, but I saw a couple nights of Motley Gnfnr.
Wow, I didn't know they opened
Greensboro
for
and
Motley.
Charlotte. Yeah, I had to drive to Virginia. I saw Richmond. I saw Motley and Whitesnake.
Damn.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Viv Campbell. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But that debut album is the biggest hard rock debut album of all time, no doubt.
Yeah, 30 million
it's up there.
copies worldwide.
Definitely.
You know,
It's huge. Yeah.
best. one
Yeah,
in the world,
not
one
a
of the
bad
best.
song.
Oh yeah, and still their
on
best
it.
selling, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
Even
you know,
more than
because
Boston.
Use Your Illusion.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I like the idea of doing the whole double album, blah blah blah, I'd be hard pressed to make a compilation of the two and make it as strong in this album as that first album. You know,
There's
because I think there was only like 3 decent songs on each of the Use Your Illusion albums. You know, which make up 6. You know, well, that's not a full album.
Every song on this is a hit. You know.
Oh yeah, they remastered.
Yeah, there were no
that.
sleepers on Appetite. That
Not
was
at
a
all.
strong album, front
Right.
to back.
They remastered that a couple years, 2019, and
Yeah.
they had that big chest that cost like $900 and all the
Yeah.
garbage in it. Anyway, I got the remastered Appetite. Plus, it came with an extra CD that's got B-sides, studio versions of Welcome to the Jungle, Patience, Paradise City, all this extra stuff that none of us have ever heard.
Yep.
Just cool stuff. Yeah. So if you got the remastered,
Nice.
comes with extra stuff. I listened to that earlier. It's cool. Yeah, it is.
And I'm just trying to think, when Izzy released his first solo album, Gnfnr was bringing out the Spaghetti Incident.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, and you know they're gonna
Not a
re-release
bad
stuff.
album.
They're gonna re-release.
And
stuff
you
that-
know a band is on their last legs when they're like, let's do an album of covers.
Could be, maybe.
Yeah, well,
Whereas the
they
label's
they,
going, we need another album. They're like, we got nothing. The well
they were
is
just
dry.
holding on at that
Jeff
point.
Yeah.
Diver down.
They were just holding on. Oh, you 812, what's up, man?
How you doing, guys?
Jeff K in the house.
Yeah, things, as you know, Ben, after Izzy left in the Guns N' Roses work, things got very weird, and they wouldn't have if Izzy had a stayed and they'd have functioned like a
Because you'd just be
regular
like,
band.
let's do this. And you'd be like, no. Oh, come on. It'll be cool. No. It would have just been that. No. No, Axel. No. And take off the damn kilt. You're not Scottish. Okay, now you're wearing bicycle shorts. Put the kilt back on. Put it back
Jimmy
on.
Ray.
Put it back on.
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray Hawkins,
What's
the
up,
wild
Jimmy
man
Ray?
himself in
Good to
here.
see you, man.
Yeah. What's up, Jimmy?
Nice to see Jimmy. So dudes, let me read this. Sorry, I didn't see it until now. All right. So, I'm just looking at the clock. Why don't we?
Why don't we?
Oh, wrong show. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's find it. Where's it at? We are playing 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Guess what? We're playing. We got some cool questions lined up for you.
Sammy Hagar pick.
I agree, Bo. He says what I like about Izzy is his guitar inventory. Again, I want a black ES-175 because of Izzy. And for those who don't know what one is, it's a single cut hollow body Gibson with 2 pickups. They're like humbuckers and not P90s.
You want the what? The 135?
175.
Oh, 175.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I was going
right.
to say the 125 is a single neck pickup. The 135 is a single middle pickup, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, also in your prize pack, Jay Turner has just sent me some new guitar picks that I'm going to include this one in your prize pack for tonight.
Look at that.
And they are handsome guitar picks. Check it out.
Oh, nice.
Mean Street logo. 2023 Invasion.
Nice.
Let me show you this other side here.
Okay, speaking of lifestyle choices, I was about to say hi to Ed in the chat. Oofda me.
You can still. You can still do that.
I suppose. What's up, Ed?
Hey.
We'll sling you one of those in there too. And if you don't have any of the Fruitcake Tony or the Show Me Your Pick or the Halen of the Live or the Ed DeBrill or the Brendan Butt Cheeks guitar picks, we will certainly include that. I know who's got what out there. I want somebody new to win tonight.
That'd be cool.
My money's on Symmetry.
I'm getting
Come on,
some more
Symmetry.
of the. I'm getting some more of the Brendan B squared picks, but not with butt cheeks on them. I have the.
I already know. See, now that I know the answers, who do I think? Well, Sawa is odds-on favorite because I'm here.
He is always my pick.
Yeah.
I'm going with OU812 Ryan tonight.
Ooh,
Ryan's a multi-winner here.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
my
he
pick.
is.
Are we taking
Good
odds?
news is Jay Turner is on vacation.
We're
so-
betting, and whoever wins.
Cushman just showed up along with Dwight Bailey.
For
I bet
whoever,
$1 million.
you know, we're betting.
We're
between
laying our
us,
bets
yeah.
in the private chat. Is
And
what
then
he's
if I
talking
win, Ed's going to send me that guitar that he just won. So
about.
Hey,
Ooh.
wait a minute.
So
There's
Jimmy
Dwight
Ray,
Bailey.
where you
What's
kept
up,
it.
Dwight?
Sup, Hitman?
was
Well, it's too late now. I was going to say, if anybody wants to see a demo on that guitar that Ed won, I released one a couple weeks ago.
I got my casino chip. I'm ready.
nice. I think I did see that. I didn't watch it yet, but
So-
I got my
so
notification.
Ed-
Buttercream is not moon white. It's buttercream. It's not moon white.
Oh, really?
Yes,
All right.
it's buttercream, which looks way better anyways. Because I'm just saying.
Totally.
Before we venture into trivia, Ed,
That's not a bad deal,
Our-
Michael Krause.
our co-host here,
Eddie.
Ed won the PRS on the Under the Bus anniversary
frickin'
show
who?
the other night.
Yes, he did.
And
After 4
that
tries,
PRS is donated by
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy
right.
Ray Hawkins.
That's
yes,
so-
he
Man.
is.
That is awesome. That's
Good to see you, Jimmy Ray.
so generous.
So generous.
yeah,
of him.
man.
Very cool.
What's up, all Dave
Ed.
all night?
Ed,
at all
you
the people
lucked
here
out,
tonight.
dude. You did it,
I
though,
did.
bro.
I did.
He did. Cool.
That's why I got
Right
this
on.
DVD.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to keep it.
The divots always help. Yeah.
Actually, I got this with my Ibanez package that I bought years ago. That
Nice.
came with the amp and everything. And
Hey, I only know I won a T-shirt because I happen to know '80s pro wrestling trivia.
We're going to teach you.
Hey, Zach,
Ed.
Dad, all those years watching wrestling in the '80s. What? That won't amount to anything, really? Because I won a T-shirt in 2023 because wrestling
Right.
matches I watched 40 years ago.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
Ed will teach you all the major and minor chords before you leave. Don't worry, brother. You'll learn
Okay.
how to play that thing, man. Promise you. Promise you. All right, so everybody, we're playing 10-shot rock and roll trivia. There is a delay between the StreamYard presentation and the YouTube broadcast. So,
And as a guitar
Chat.
player, my first thought is it an analog or digital delay? And is it true bypass or is it buffered?
your chat order may different from ours. So,
Exactly.
but we will call the first correct answer that we see. That's the judge right there.
Here comes a judge. Here comes a judge.
Hello.
I just dated
Yeah.
myself. That comment?
Yes, you did.
Bo and three other
Alright.
people are laughing.
I giggled.
All right, kids, get ready to type. Thanks for being here. It's
Tape delay.
Saturday
Okay.
night.
See, I like these guys. On tape delay. I like that.
Uh
Live to tape. No, not live to tape.
huh.
And later on, too, in the show, we'll be showing you some really cool old Izzy Stradlin guitar picks.
Cool.
I have one.
You have an unboxing too, don't you, T? Can't
I
forget
have
that.
right.
an unboxing.
And if you'd like, I can show off a new guitar I got too.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Why don't we do this? Since we have everyone's attention, since we are about to go into trivia, and hang tight because we're going there. We're playing for a Sammy Hagar guitar pick tonight. I have mail from Christopher Live Sour. I'm going to open up now. Let's see what's going on.
Cool. What you get?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It looks like a piece of plastic in here somewhere.
Yes, Brendan, I have a soundboard.
I was
Like a
barbecuing. I went outside to get me a cold pop.
Cold snack?
I thought someone was barbecuing.
What do we got?
Ooh,
Death Angel?
Oh, nice.
nice.
I think I saw it for a second before
It looks
was
like it.
focused, and then it wasn't. And I'm like, I think I saw.
Yep, that's it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what the note
I
says.
got that bronchitis. Anybody got time for that? Did you say bruh?
All
Bruh.
right,
Yeah,
Chris. All right, a cool Death Angel guitar pick from Christopher Live Sour. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, it is. Right on. All right.
Like the samples and such, all like professional and stuff. I've been doing this longer than everybody. I don't have any of that crap.
We've
It's on
got
the iPad.
some new stuff, and we'll show you that pick
Good.
under the other cam over here.
Cool.
Close up.
Camera,
Let-
not a race cam, you gearheads. It's not a
Camera.
cam. It's different.
Here you
Anytime
go.
I catch two or more Fruitcake Tony gets wings and picks. Nice, Sour.
Here you go.
Right
Nice.
on. All right, let's play. What do you think?
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
play.
But that song too. So Ben, I had a thought, and I want to see what you think. So you know this song that we play. I think we should have a contest. Everybody do their own little take on that riff. What do you think?
We can do that.
And then we'll figure something out. But that's going to be.
I'd just say send me the track, and then I'd import it at my buddy's studio, and then I'd just play over it. And you're like, wow, that's the same thing, only with an extra track over top. I'm like, yeah, because that's how I roll.
That's okay.
And it's literally, because if anybody ever wants me recorded on anything, I just say, send it to Lambert Drive Studios, and then I make an appointment to arrive and play on it.
Okay.
Not that I'm some big, ooh, look at you. No, it's because I don't know how to do all the digital. So I signed a recording contract with this label just so I don't have to do that.
Nice. Alrighty.
No
All
contract.
right, T. Let's do it. 10 questions, kids.
Woohoo!
10 questions about music and rock and roll trivia. The first correct answer that we see in the chat is the winner of the question. Whoever has the most after the 10 questions is the winner, and we'll be given that cool prize pack, including that Sammy Hagar guitar pick and the new Jay Turner pick, the new Ed DeBrill pick. Not many of you have it yet, and we'll make it nice for you.
Yeah.
We'll chunk in a bunch of stuff. Yeah, all right, let's get started. Question number 1. Are we ready to type?
I'm predicting I will get 6 correct, Brendan. And he's like,
And he-
we showed you all the questions before
And
the
he
show
has
started.
the answers. He has
But
the
that
answers.
was
too,
an
and he'll
hour
still
ago,
only get
and-
6.
Yeah.
I've been taking advantage of lifestyle choices consistently.
Yeah, so
since
he's
then.
only going to get 6, kids.
All
6
right.
at best.
He's lucky.
Best.
All right.
What would you rank these questions as far as degree of difficulty, Brendan?
They're pretty difficult.
They
I'd probably go
fluctuate.
like a 7 out of 10 for difficulty. I would give it.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
think so.
I would
Little
say
bit high.
I was going to average it about 6.7.
Yeah, so round it up to 7.
You know, I at least give you one layup. You know,
There's a layup.
finger
couple
roll.
4s, but there's a couple of 8s. And there's some
There's
6s and 7s, and
There's a layup
One
in there,
nine.
you guys.
You
Sorry.
might want to stay back on the next.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
stay back for the fast break, little finger roll layup,
they're
little
getting their
easy
little,
hooper. Yeah, man.
They're getting their fingers all nimble and ready to go.
Here we go.
don't have
We're
the
going
arthritis
there.
with me.
Number 1, get ready to type. We're playing 10-shot rock and roll trivia. Thank you so much for being here. It's our favorite night of the week.
You betcha.
We're doing it. Number 1, here we go.
Here we go.
This 80s short-lived English rock supergroup consisted of guitarist Jimmy Page with ex-Yes members Chris Squire, bass guitar, vocals, keyboards, and Alan White on drums. Named the band.
I know
BC
now.
Rich. BC Rich is already all over it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
XYZ
fast.
is correct.
I was going to say it must have been quick because I didn't even have it come up on mine yet. Oh, there we go. Yardbirds, Ryan. The Yardbirds in the 80s.
The
Yeah, not the
Firm
Firm.
is the popular answer.
Yeah.
GTR.
That would have been
bands.
mine. That would have been mine. But that was him and Paul. That was Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers.
GTR was great. I love GTR.
Yeah.
But yeah, good job,
All
BC
right.
Rich. You get on the board. He's on the board.
BC Rich is on the board with 1.
Nice.
All right.
Next.
We are keeping the spirit of some of the questions alive tonight.
Yep.
So you'll recognize some of the styles. So let's go into question number 2, numero dos. All right, here we go. Complete the next line to this song. Cold as ice,
Sorry for
hard
that.
as stone, as he walks into the room with another man who was feeling the same way.
Already forgot, Brendan. As per previous conversation.
All right,
As long as you're singing on key, I don't care what you sing.
So Ben got 1, and I'm marking down yours too.
Okay.
I would have never gotten this one.
No, me neither. But this one is not a softball, so
No.
No, this for me, this was the 9, or it might as well be a million because anything involving lyrics, I don't know.
It's a knuckleball.
no.
Actually, that's not true. I think I know the lyrics to 4 songs in the world.
Okay.
Maybe. One of which is Copperhead Road. That's it. So, unless we're quoting that song, I don't know.
You're finishing the line, not the band. Keith H.
Yeah, complete the next line.
Hi, sailor, come here often. No, that's not it.
I'm stumping them, it looks like.
You
I
are,
thought
you
this
might.
was an easy one.
We'll give him another 10. 15
You know, I'm
seconds.
starting to think, since the majority of the crowd here seem to be guitar players, I think they're kind of like me. Again, lyrics mean nothing.
Yeah. But they know we're
Oop,
going
I
to throw
see it.
those in, so. Oh, wait.
I see it.
I see it.
Cushman
All right, Kush.
Cushman NYC.
NYC has got it.
Yep.
All hell's breaking loose, cold as ice, hard as stone, as he walks into the room.
Right at the buzzer, he got it. Nice job.
Modern day cowboy Tesla.
Great.
Okay.
I forgot what band it was, too. Wow.
All right. Alrighty.
With another. Yeah, man.
Please.
Stop it.
Boom.
Get some help.
Next.
All right. So we got a game. We're going to question number 3.
Number 3.
ID this band. We like this question.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, this one I got right.
Yes, Ben got this
Yes.
one correct.
This
So if
one
I got
involves
this right, you all should get
a
it right.
photograph.
Mhm.
All right.
This one's on you, Ryan Hall.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, ID this band. Who are they?
No, it's not Def Leppard. not Slaughter. Not Black Oak, Arkansas.
Haven't even seen the
Stampeders.
picture yet.
Andy Carson. Just in before BC Rich. Andy Carson. It is indeed Alabama. You see it, T?
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan Hall was in the running. I don't feel so bad.
Yeah,
So,
no.
Tom.
Brother Tom,
It was
that's not
the-
PTO. Not PTO. Not 38.
They were,
No.
you know what? It was so BC Andy Carson, BC Rich, and Ryan were all on the same timestamp. They all came in at 10:16, but Andy's was first. So
Yeah.
That's how quick it was.
I'm seeing a lot of people mention bands that have more or less than 4 members as well. Y'all need to count band members.
Yeah.
Jackson
All
5.
right.
Oh.
Rule number 1.
Yeah. Yep. So we're doing good. Everybody's, we got the 3-way tie going.
Okay.
Right on. So we got
okay.
a game.
It's okay.
All right. So we got
So we got BC Rich, Cushman, NYC, and Andy Carson.
All right.
cool. All right. So we're going to question number 4.
Please,
I'm just reading Andy Carson's comment. I'm like, of course. You've hit it big in country music when you have a gold-plated CB radio installed. In 1997, no less. 97, not 77, 97. Yes.
All right. Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go. Let's move on to number 4 before I yell at KXM Rock for sullying my favorite band.
All right.
Rush did use double necks on occasion, so
Yeah, but they didn't have 4 members.
no. Well, technically they had 4 members total, right?
Well, at some point we dug deep
On album.
before, and they had to you go back, but
Yeah.
I'm not going deep. I'm not.
I'm
going
saying
deep here,
appearing
but-
on albums.
Yes. I'm with you.
Because if you didn't make it onto a recording session, you don't count.
Okay.
I'm just looking at you, Ricky Medlock. Oh, I was in Skinner back in the day. No, you weren't. You played drums for like 3 rehearsals, and then you were kicked out. So, stop. Just stop it.
All right. So question number 4. I expect a lady to get this one correct. Ladies, this one is for you.
Hint.
This female rock star is the oldest of 3 children. She's born in Philly, moved to Maryland at age 7. Her father was an insurance salesman and her mother was a secretary. Who is she?
No.
Well, one member of the chat grew up in Pennsylvania and now lives in Maryland, but I don't think it's
not
BC
Lita
Rich
Ford.
581 is the answer.
No, it's not Lita Ford. It's not. That's not. It's not Pink. Ben Tom. Christopher Live Sawa
There we go.
is
Oh.
in with
Yes,
the.
Sawa on the board.
Sour.
Yes, and I will say, folks, I guessed Lita Ford too.
Ben
originally.
did guess Lita Ford, but
Amanda Coombs got a nod,
Yeah, they were both in the Runaways, so.
and Monique chimes in with Joan Jett.
Yeah.
Right
your
on,
sis-
Chris.
Your sister was in the Runaways, Ben? BC Rich said. Sure.
Hi, Amanda.
She's not old enough.
She was a runaway. I don't know.
Oh, boy. No, Jessica Alba was not in the Runaways. She's not the answer. All right. So we still anybody's game.
We got a game. Yeah, we do.
We do.
So we're going to question 5. That right?
Yes, correct.
Going for a 5-way tie.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Come on, Sawa. I'm here.
Number 5.
All right, kids. This question keeps the spirit of weeks past alive.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. This album contains the songs Yank Me, Crank Me, and Stranglehold. Name
And I
the
own
album.
this album. That's
Ben
the only
got-
hint I'm giving. I own the
Ben-
album.
And he got the question correct, too.
I
The
did.
answer correct. You did.
Because I own the album. Actually, let's be honest, it was the only album I could name by the artist.
Name the album.
The
The
album,
album
Silva.
title.
The album, so, but not the artist.
Few moments later.
KXM Rock, you got it.
There it is.
There it is. Double Live Gonzo.
KXM is in.
Again, the album's packed away somewhere.
And
Wango
why
Tango.
is that from that and those 2 songs? Because Stranglehold comes from a studio album. Yank Me,
Right.
Crank Me doesn't come from nothing. It
Nope.
was just done live and appeared on that album.
Yep.
You beep.
Yep.
All right, KXM Rock. 5-way tie.
Still
Because
going.
That's
how it works when I'm here.
Game. Anybody's
All right. So, Ben, you were here the last time, and we had a 9-way tie.
game. Here we go.
I don't
I'm
have...
predicting. I think we might make it to 8 different people before we see a repeat tonight. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
I don't have 10 Sammy Hagar picks.
All right.
So somebody needs to take it.
Yeah. If we get a Canadian winner, you might get mine.
All right. So we have a 5-way tie. Who were those 5 people, Brendan?
So we got BC Rich, Cushman NYC, Andy Carson, Christopher Live Sova, and KXM Rock. And
right
Adam
on.
Roach.
What's up, Adam Roach?
Adam Roach.
Hey, Adam.
Adam.
Good to see you. All right. It's anybody's game still.
Anybody's
game.
Battle Royale.
Right.
It's just like what I got on the TV over there. It's Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. It's Thunderdome, kids.
Okay, so
on the TV. All right, number 6.
I'm looking for somebody to just take the lead.
I think someone might.
What's up, Gear Junkie 35 and the Axe? I think they carpooled because they both arrived at the same time.
They did. Nice to see you. They ate dinner together at least, I'm sure.
Probably. Yeah.
Who picked up the bill? Anyway.
All right. So number 6.
Number 6.
All right. Number 6. Here we go. This lead singer's first solo studio album was released in April of 1984.
Well, you did eventually get this one.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. This lead
initially
singer's
had the partial credit, and then we figured it out.
First solo album, April 84. Who is that?
You get a half a point for that.
Yeah. The hint is I know 2 singers with the same first name.
Sova's got it already, so he breaks the tie.
Sova.
See?
There it is.
All right. Ahead of the game.
Who did you say?
Ahead of the game. I
Who
wasn't expecting this for another couple songs. Or a couple.
Said Steve. You said
questions.
Steve who? Ben, who did you say? Steve who?
I originally said Steve Winwood. And
That's
then
right,
you went,
yes.
well, you got the first name right. Who else is a singer named Steve except for Steve Perry?
Steve Miller.
Steve Miller. Yeah, but I think of him as much a guitar player.
Guitar player, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And that was called Street Talk. That was the first of 5 or 6 for Steve Perry. But clearly, I'll say the best. If you like old Journey and old Neil Sean riffs, Ross Valerie bass lines, Steve Perry Street Talk is a great album.
yeah, because it was pretty much a Journey album without Journey.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. So Christopher Live Sour takes the lead.
Yep, takes the lead.
All right. All you need is one more, Christopher, and I think that'll solidify it. I think three correct answers will win it tonight. I'm just saying. I think 3 would do it.
You saying everybody else sucks?
No, I'm just saying we're all very close. You know, that's the thing. We're all that good that you don't need 4 to win. No, you don't need 4. You just need 3.
We're going to include a question here, number 7, for the guitar pick collectors out there. So this one is for you. I see them perking up already.
Yep.
So come and get it. You should know that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember this one now. Apparently the answer is not my dad, folks.
No. No.
All right.
That would be a very obscure trivia question if the answer is my dad. Oofta. That involves like cross-referencing channels and stuff.
This question 7 tonight about guitar pick collecting is going to involve a picture as well. So, who is famous for using this particular Dunlop?
Like Ryan's answer, not Ben's dad.
Yes, who's famous for that one? Not Slash.
And if he's famous
I just noticed the musical note in the middle of the O of Dunlop.
Not Eddie.
If he's famous for this one, he obviously does not have custom imprinted guitar pick styles.
If the
that's your
answer
hint
to the
right
question
there.
had custom picks,
Yeah.
his cool factor would drop in half instantly. Like his cred would have. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
that person and.
No.
Hey, Mr. Mick. What's up, my
It's
friend?
not Izzy. It's not Nikki. It's not Jerry. It's not Gilmore. Not Paul Gilbert. Not Malmsteen. Not Slash. No. Good answers coming in.
Great
you go.
answers.
Jake Healy. No.
That's what's left of mine.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Good.
And that's vintage. It's about the same age as the one we're talking about. Wow, that's got a
Yeah.
permanent curve. This is why I can't use the thin ones. They curve on a fella.
Jeez.
Get orange pop on that.
Yeah, I would actually bend thinner pick. That's why I had to switch to like a 1 mil pick.
Ben Tom's mom. Yep, that's it. No, it's not that.
I don't think so.
They're all over it, but no.
Yeah.
Holy crap, I have 2 vintage Arden's music picks. One with the Belleville phone number and one with a Trenton phone number.
Fred Garvin, male prostitute. No, it's not him. No. It's not him. No.
I might stump them on this one.
I think you might.
Oh my.
No, it's not that. No. Vito Bratta, no. No, not Tommy Emmanuel. Great guitar player, though, but no.
Oh, there we go. Sweet. Oh,
Not Petty. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
There's one.
Nice, look at that.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah,
Coombs. It's
Tony.
Ben Coombs. ladies
Tony,
and gentlemen, Ben
$500
Coombs.
bucks. Here's one of them right here. You know, I think that's what they're going for. One of the OGs. Yeah. Who knew? Who knew back in the day? Got it. You know, lost the receipt, but honestly, this is it.
So
No, Ben Coombs is not the
obviously
answer.
the Dunlop Tortex, the 60s are all orange.
Yeah.
Do I see a winner in there?
Yeah, can
Not
we
yet.
take that or no?
Well,
Where's
I don't
it
know.
at? I don't see it.
No.
I think, you know what, I think we're gonna take it because pretty much everybody knows
Who
when they
else
say
is
that
there?
name. When everybody
I don't
when
see it.
they say that and you want me to put it up, I see it.
Right
Then
there.
we have somebody disputing
No.
him.
Well, there's that. Yeah. But that's good.
Is that
Yeah.
the first one?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Because I think he put just the first name first.
Well, he
Yeah,
did
he did.
this. He did that, so I was
Yeah.
going to take that. But so even so, he got that one anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
so it's
all
Kurt
right,
Cobain
Kurt
photo.
Cobain. Yeah.
Well, yeah, for and those interesting, I have an authentic, honest, Kurt Cobain guitar. The funny part is that is the same vintage because these are my dad's old guitar picks. That's how I know.
He gave it to Ben at the concert.
Yeah, I got the used one, like say curved. I put it against the other one because
Nice. Look at that.
that's what happens when you play the Metallica, all the downstrokes. You end up just bending the pick.
Yep.
Yep.
Chugging away. Good job.
All
good
those
job, Rob.
Dunlop, old Dunlops, they all end up warping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like that. They do.
Yeah.
Cool, man. So
That's
yeah,
why you do alternate picking with thinner picks. No, you don't. You
Yeah.
just toss them in the crowd and try to throw them down people's girlfriends' cleavages.
That was a
Before they
tough one.
bend. That's right. Before they warp.
That was a tough one, T.
Yeah.
That was good.
Where are we at on score, Brendan?
So Silva's still in the lead with 2. Everybody else has 1.
Okay. All right. But it's still anyone's game.
Yeah,
because
still got
there's
3
Oh, yeah.
questions to
There's
go.
still enough questions remaining that somebody who hasn't even answered one correctly yet can still win.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they could. Yes, they could.
Because there's, 3 left?
You
If I
bet.
do my math correctly.
Yep.
I don't.
All
Usually
right.
I only count to 4. I don't have to count to 10 unless I'm on this channel. Otherwise, I just count to 4.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to question number 8.
Number 8. Number 8.
El Ocho.
Ben didn't get this one either. That's okay.
Of course not.
All right. So here we go. Number 8. Good luck.
Good luck.
This rock band formed in the late 80s in San Diego and featured 2 brothers on guitar and bass. Name the band from San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I already forgot. And then I just remembered.
What you said? What your answer
Oh, I said
was?
Nelson was my
Your
first
answer was Nelson, yes. Andy Carson. Andy Carson thinks like you. Oh, Ben Tom. Ben Tom is in.
I don't see him.
It is right.
There it is.
Yep.
There you
Oh
got
wow,
it.
yeah, the chat just flew because I'm seeing a lot of correct answers.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. SCP's in there a bunch of times. Yep.
Nelson.
I thought Rat as well because that was the only San Diego band I could think of. KXM Rocks. But then apparently,
Good job, Tommy.
even then, how does that work? They're from San Diego when Robert worked at the Mesa Boogie in LA.
Yeah.
You know,
It's funny. I heard Nelson on the radio today.
Love and affection.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. I haven't heard that in years.
I like that song.
Yeah, I liked it.
A couple of good songs.
Los Lobos.
The
great band.
DeLeo
I
brothers.
see Los Lobos live last time I was in California.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
All right. So number 9.
I think Los Lobos was the last live band I had seen until a band last week.
Wow.
Come to think of it, yeah, because I hadn't seen a live act since pre-COVID.
Wow.
All right. So we
All
got
right.
Tom in here now. All right, Tom.
So Tommy is on the board.
Tommy's on the
All
board.
right, Tommy.
Right on.
It wasn't his
See you,
mom, was
Tom.
it?
No.
No.
I might.
All
actually
right.
pick
At this
Tommy
rate,
for
Sal
this
might
next
win it with
question.
this deuce. You know.
You would have. Ben got this next question too, though.
All right.
All right. So number 9. We're
So it can't be
getting
that hard,
close.
folks. If I got it.
All right. So we like to designate a question for the musicians,
Oh yeah. No,
So-
forgot.
kids. Here
Oh
we go.
yeah. Right. It's the music theory question.
Yeah, number 9. Here we are. These numbers are used at the start of a staff to indicate how many beats are in a bar and how long each beat is for. Name the term,
Regardless of clef.
regardless.
Regardless.
Are we gonna go with? Ooh.
There it is.
So
Yeah.
okay.
BC Rich 581.
581.
Tying
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the lead.
Yeah, it was close because it was close.
See, I told him I would have a layup ready to stay back court during the
Not the
next
tempo.
slam dunk that you can.
That's not Fudge Dragon Sova.
Actually, tempo is rare. I'm trying to think if I ever see tempo written on
I don't
sheet
think
music, because that's a drummer's problem. We just play the stuff. That's percussion. They must have BPM. Maybe in their time they have BPMs written somewhere. I don't know.
So we may have to have a tiebreaker because
We might. All right. Do I have to come up with the tiebreaker then?
you might because I don't know. I don't know.
How many is Sova has 3, right?
All right. I do have. We can do
No,
a trivia
so-
question based on a
So
piece
we've
of
got
trivia
2
that I
BC
offered up
Rich.
during tonight's show. I can do that, butt cheeks. You know, a piece
What's
of
that?
trivia of knowledge I dropped earlier, so if people are paying attention, they would know the answer. That's what I'm saying.
So what is the score, Brendan?
So the score is BC Rich and Sova both have 2. Ben Tom has 1. Ryan OU812 has 1. KXM has 1. Andy Carson has 1. And Cushman NYC has 1. So
We are gonna have to.
Yeah, no, in all fairness, Tom probably knows more theory than all of us because he actually paid money to
right,
learn
I was
on a college level.
I think he was gonna get it. And Jay San Diego said he answered before BC Rich. Not in my chat log here. It was exactly the same timestamp.
And I can understand that
But, yeah.
frustration having done live
It's-
trivia with my sister on here one night who had way
It's
more
very
bandwidth
hard.
than me. And I'm like, I'm answering questions first, and then
'Cause
she
if-
would answer it after me, and they're like, yeah, Amanda got it. I'm like, she did not get that.
If I can
Right.
if I was to take a picture of my screen, I have BC Rich, Jay Santiago, Bent Tom Symmetry, Hip Metalworks, all at 10:33, all the same
Right.
timestamp.
What
So,
we
Yep.
see up here, us 4, is different than what you guys see because of the delay between StreamYard and YouTube.
Right.
It
Now,
mixes the chat up. So
we got OU812 says, let the only 2 with the 2 correct answers answer the last one. No, because now we have a chance for a 3-way tie.
That's
that's
right.
right. That's
There's a
right.
possibility. So
oh boy.
Let's play it out. We'll
that's the only happens.
we'll
Really?
figure
Okay,
it out
we'll-
when we.
I have
Oh,
it
dear
right
Lord.
there.
All right, so good luck. So this question number 10, you know what that means each week. It involves that you know the show.
Know the show.
So either some show in the past you should be familiar with, not telling you which one that is. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for being here. If we have a tie, we're going to figure something out because I only have one Sammy Hagar pick.
I have a question then, Tony. Don't worry, I got you covered. I have a trivia question.
All right.
Oh, you have a
ties in with
trip.
tonight.
Okay, so what we'll do you have one now, Ben, ready?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I got it ready.
All right, so with that said, should we have a three-way tie here, we'll take the tie dudes and dudettes, whoever they might be.
You go into the knockout,
go into the tiebreaker question, just them.
Yep.
But we'll see. So good luck. Let's go to question number 10, the homegrown know the show question.
Yes.
Here we
Looking at you, Salah, to win this.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ray Hinckley, our special guest from the Bumblebee show this past Tuesday, was in a band with former members of Tesla, Jeff Keith and Tommy Skio. Name the band.
Finish him.
Come on.
Bring it.
Bring it.
I'm in danger.
Come on, Salah. Or BC Rich. Mike's wife is real. Keith, I agree.
Don DeShane.
No, it's not Gizmachi. No.
Fatality.
No.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Symmetry. Symmetry is in with the Buster.
Symmetry, bar 7.
Good
you
job,
did
Trev.
it, dude.
All right.
I'm proud of you, Symmetry.
Yeah, man.
That was a hard question.
Thank you for getting at least one, Trev. You know, I did pick you to win tonight. And
we would have taken Sofa King as well.
Sofa King was the name of the band originally. They changed it. Jeff changed it to Bar 7.
So, with that being said, since there's still a tie, maybe we'll have Ben ask his question.
So what is the final score of the game, Brendan?
So the final score is BC Rich and Sova have 2.
That's true, Trev.
And then Trev, Bent Tom, OU812, KXM, Andy Carson, and Cushman all have 1. So
all right. So all right, we have a 2. So who are those 2 again?
So we have BC Rich going against Christopher Live Sova for the win.
BC Rich and Christopher Live Sawa. This next question, and hang on a second, Ben, is just for you 2 to answer in the chat. It's between you 2. Everybody else, thanks for playing.
Yep.
Let's cheer these guys on. And none of us know the answer to this question.
None of you even know the question.
This is on the fly and organically oiled as it ever was. All right. So good luck, you 2. Ben, what's the question?
All right. Speaking of the band, Guns N' Roses, my cousin Mark went to school with one of the band members of Guns N' Roses. Okay. Who did my cousin Mark go to school with?
I know the answer because
you've talked about this before, Ben.
I have on the show tonight.
On the show tonight.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yes, you did.
Well, I hope we're paying attention.
Oh, well, only those 2 can answer. So
Brendan knows the answer, and he's the judge.
Sova gets it. Sova's in first.
Sova wins. See?
Sova's
I'm on the show
with the answer and
slash.
There it is.
All right.
There it is. There's your winner.
I would look up the green photo that you can't see, but let's just say Mark Hindle and Saul Hudson, same line in the yearbook.
Oh, Nice.
Aha.
You did pick Sova to win too, didn't you, Ben?
Yes. And they were class of 1983, I believe, at Hollywood High.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
And Tracy Guns was a few years behind them.
Nice.
My cousin went to junior high with Tracy.
Cool.
That's
that.
cool, Ben.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice job, Mr. Sova.
Christopher Live Sova is the winner.
Yes.
You're
tonight.
welcome, Christopher. I know. Checks in the mail. I know. And that, yes, because that's how I was always able to get tickets to GNR shows back in the day and never took advantage of it. Because my cousin's like,
Oh,
I can get tickets to Guns N' Roses. I'm like, no, you can't. They're like the coolest band in the world. You can't get tickets. Yeah, I can. I went to school with Slash. I'm like, no, you didn't. Yeah, I did. They didn't. Yes, it did.
here's the proof.
Here's the proof. Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice.
And I believe the original posting was on Facebook with the strip of photos going, for those who didn't believe me. All right.
Sweet. Good job.
Lenny Kravitz also went to school with them as well.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Good school, huh?
Although Slash and Lenny Kravitz claim they didn't know each other in high school, I'm gonna call BS.
It could happen.
Because in 1983, Brendan, I don't think there was a lot of biracial guitar players even at Hollywood High. So I'm thinking that you would have been, hey, aren't you Lenny? No, I'm Saul. You see?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hey, do you know the other guy with an afro that plays guitar at school? One of those situations. Hey, I got that pick.
Yeah. I have that pick too.
I can do it. Got it. Need it. Got it.
Nice.
The old baseball
Monique is
cat.
asking where I'm from. I am about 100 miles east of Toronto, Ontario. But one
So
of
he's
my
he's in France, Monique.
yeah, I'm yeah. But I have an uncle who is I guess he's still technically, if he gets to work, he's an actor, and he had moved out to LA in the late 70s to make it famous, and so most of my cousins end up going, do I want to live north of Toronto where it's snowing, we have winter, or go live in LA with my dad? And they went, not a hard choice. And moved to LA.
So you're the guy who had a backyard fire and caused all that smoke to come down on us?
That was all.
Yeah,
Dude.
Thanks a lot, man.
You'll get this also.
Actually,
Cool.
that was just the results of legal weed in Canada, Ed. Sorry. It was the long weekend, May
Cool
2-4 weekend. We over imbibed.
Hey, it happens,
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this guitar pick Christopher Live says.
That is awesome.
That is nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Nice, dude.
Cool. Cool.
I appreciate that. Let's see what else is in the new.
Yeah, let's check
The
out
new
the new
kitty.
bin.
I like that new Jay Turner pick. That's nice.
That is
Yeah,
cool, isn't it?
that'll be included in you guys' prize pack. So
Ooh.
Chris, you're getting that, dude. You're getting that new Jay Turner. I got a couple
Ooh, Elvis Costello.
Elvis
Wow.
Costellos. There's
Damn,
another
son,
one.
where'd you find this?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Didn't know Elvis just has photos. That's how he knows this. Hey, that's me on the pick. Must be mine.
Must be mine. So
Uh,
here's
I am not French, Monique.
Luke Combs. Ben is Black Hawk Indian. You're Black Hawk Indian, Ben?
I am. Yep. No.
All right.
Got the hair for it. Got the straight hair. All I do have a bit of native DNA in my family history, but all I have is I got a big nose and straight hair. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
Monique, those Canucks are usually from Quebec.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and somewhat
Where our family's from. Yeah.
or northern Ontario. Hey, I know that one.
Hey,
Look at that.
This is
Wow.
one of my most prized possessions.
Cool.
this is like who wore it better.
Yes. Well, I only say that my good friend Tony here sent this to me a few years ago, and like some of the newer picks, Brendan. Like no offense, but you can tell they're collectible. They're fan picks.
Sure. Sure.
as opposed to Izzy played these picks because first of all, you're not giving away this shape pick. You're just not, and
Mine
so I
are
just
that
know that it's
Wow,
an
that's
actual
nice.
Izzy pick, and that's why it's
shape.
a prized
I think
possession.
mine are that shape.
So Izzy had a big pick, huh?
Oh,
Well, Izzy was probably cheap, and he liked these because you can use all three corners, right? They're all the same.
mine are
Probably.
mine
Yeah,
are
like
that
you.
shape.
Now you've got
Brendan's got a
red
big
one.
pick.
You've got this red one like this, and it's
Yeah.
got the red on the back like that. But then
Yeah.
you've got this version. It's got the black logo and the
That I
red
don't.
on the back. Okay.
Ah,
Like that, and that's
Right.
a little
Variant.
more hard to come by. Now, these are even more hard to come by,
Ooh.
but these were red,
Mm-hmm.
and I've only got a couple of these, but these are still, they are
That's
tough.
red because it looks orange on screen.
yeah.
Yeah, they're red.
I don't know, Ryan, what native blood I have because the tribe that I would have been part of it no longer exists. They're not around anymore, unfortunately, out of Newfoundland.
Oh, look at that one. That's cool.
Ooh, nice.
And this
That's a
is
fucked up
Juju
signature.
Hounds.
There you go.
Okay.
So he
Izzy.
loved that. He liked.
But
that.
again, you can tell, like, obviously Izzy
love that
likes that
shape.
style pick, right?
I
Because I'm
love
seeing a
it too.
pattern here.
Yeah, me
Right.
too. I love that
Oh
shape.
yeah.
I started picking up one of them last year, just out of the blue, just to try it. And I remember trying them at younger life and didn't like them, but picked one up. I was like, wow, this feels great, natural. I really dug it.
Cool.
Nice. I got to get some more of them. I'm low, though. I only have a handful of them because rare that you ever get those ones handed out as freebies at NAMM shows where I get all my picks.
So this last one is this is one of the jewels of the Izzy collection right here. It's got this on the
Right.
back like that, like the rest, but this is the earliest one here.
Nice.
That's not it.
That's when you
Okay,
showed
that's mine.
That's not it.
Okay.
That's
That's
not
what she
it.
said, right? But so it's got
Okay.
that on the back, like all the rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's got the circle, yeah.
Which, if you notice, looks pretty hand drawn because that's like one of the piss poorest circles I've ever seen in my life. Like this seems like somebody went, okay, here's the rough out idea. You know, just refine it and we'll put it on. And then someone forgot to refine it. And went, oh crap! Who forgot to submit the logo for the picks?
It's the draft.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bet you want a Stradlin pick. Who doesn't? You know.
It looks like it says Guns and Hoses.
It does, doesn't it? Well,
Guns
if it was
and
Canadian, it'd
Hoses.
be Guns and Hosers.
It's like police and firemen.
It could be Guns and Hosers. But
Yeah.
that'd be a Canadian band, right, Ben? It's the
Take
that's
off.
the GNR tribute band from Canada, Guns and Hosers.
We're funds and hosers, eh?
Hey, man. All right. Getting ready for the old thumbnail.
These don't fit, dude.
No, that's okay. That's all right. Let me know when you're ready, T, and I'll scap it.
All right, how about that?
That's good.
Hang on, let's
Oh, boy.
let's
I didn't
try
click
to
it yet because I knew.
I think
All
you should have
right.
painted your nails red for
OCDs.
this.
I
Pick it
know. Good enough, dude.
I got it.
Right
Good enough for government work.
Yep.
It is.
Which government?
I don't know. I used to work for the government. Scary thought.
Oh, man.
Wow.
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Well, technically, actually, I work for the military. Even scarier.
All right, check one. Check.
Yep.
Check.
You're good.
I
You're
know.
in.
You're good.
Check is in the mail.
All right.
We know how much Ben loves the U.S. Mail service. Right, Ben? Ben really enjoys
Brendan.
the...
Uh-oh. You hit
I got
another-
a package shipped from
Yeah.
standard mail.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I don't mind paying the duty. Why is there $11 shipping and handling? Isn't
That's
that with
ridiculous.
postage? Postage is shipping and handling.
Right.
You have one flipping job, post
I don't know,
offices
dude.
and mail couriers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why did I have to pay that? So
No clue.
there was a rant, and then I deleted the video. So, try to keep
Let
it nice.
me ask the chat a question. For tonight's trivia, in the description of the show, way down at the bottom, way down, right before the hashtags, I gave you guys a hint down there. I don't know if anyone has read that. Has anyone seen that? Anyone in the chat?
Bueller. Want to see the new guitar I got, Brendan?
I didn't even know that.
Yes, I do.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I was commenting on before. I was like, I want that.
Yeah. Snag this
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
So Sober read it.
That's beautiful.
Oh wow.
Look at that
Yes,
shine.
sir.
Look at that shine.
Right. I just got it set up and restring today.
That's gorgeous, man.
Nice.
I saw that post. Yeah.
That
I
is
love
gorgeous.
that, Ben.
Wow.
I learned on a Hamer Explorer.
Yeah, it's just
Beautiful.
amazing shape. Like there's no dings, no nothing. Got the hard shell case with it.
Nice.
Got it for a deal, which is nice. I found, for you fellow Canadians and Americans, Guitar Center used, right? You buy it online, you don't like it, you take it back to your local Guitar Center, but you lose out on the cost of shipping.
Yeah.
Go into your local Guitar Center, have them do an inter-store transfer
Uh-huh.
because you want to see it before buying it, and then they pay the shipping. You may have to put a little bit of money down, but you get that back because that's just a deposit on the guitar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then if you don't
That's how I got
it
this
to-
thing from the east coast of Canada in Prince Edward Island to Ontario free of charge.
Nice.
So there you go. There's the little nugget that was in the description down there.
Yeah,
All the
quite
way down
resonant.
before the hashtags.
Yeah. So you should have watched the Bumblebee show, and that would have helped you out greatly on question number 10.
Oh, and tying in with the Tuesday show, fun fact. A Gibson Explorer will substitute for an Ibanez Destroyer in a pinch.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Okay.
Who knew? And it's a 76 reissue, so that's basically an Ibanez Destroyer anyways.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right, all day, all night. I just play one on YouTube.
Trev is jelly.
He is. He's
Me
been trying to find one himself, and we're having a hard time finding one for under 2,000 Canadian used. So, and I bet you they're pushing over 1,500 US for a used Gibby these days.
Mm-hmm.
See you, Andy. Stay safe.
See you, Andy. Have a great one.
Andy.
See you,
Be
bro.
well. Be safe. That's right. I'm live with Symmetry and Terry on Mondays with Canucks with Guitars, and tomorrow night I got the Sunday night hang with
Cool.
Scott Brockway is joining me tomorrow
Oh,
night.
Scott's coming. Right on.
And then next week, my sister will be on in
Cool.
advance of her birthday because her birthday's on the Wednesday, and we're not doing a live show on a Wednesday. So
Right,
she's
right,
on
right.
Sunday the 2nd.
Nice.
Cool.
Excellent.
Hello,
Celebration.
not visible. Wait, I don't see that person. They're not visible. That's how that works.
I saw them the other night, I think. Good to see you.
Cool.
Yeah. So
And
Amanda's
since you
got
guys
a
are all
birthday.
into rock and roll, I'll just say, or rock and roll live shows, if you will. I teased earlier, I got to see the first live show in, I don't know, years, last Saturday. My friend Stuart Cameron was in town playing with Crash Test Dummies. So we weren't able to meet up because he was busy. But a fella got put on the guest list, Brendan. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of nice. You just show up at a venue and they're like,
That is
ooh, look
cool.
at you with your ponytail like you play in a band. I'm like, I kind of do, but whatever. And I walk in and I'm like, apparently I'm on the guest list or something. And I was top of the list. Saw the list.
Yes.
Right. I'm not saying the list was alphabetized, but I was at the top of the list. Just saying.
Awesome,
And
dude.
since I was the first one there, I got the best ones out of the comp tickets, so I got the aisle seat, so we can stretch them out if we needed to.
I would have pegged you as a roadie.
That too.
Yeah.
At least a tech of some kind. So
At least, yeah, maybe a tech.
yeah, and Willie Stratton from Halifax, Nova Scotia, opened the night with kind of a surf rock crooner thing. It was like Elvis meets Jane and Dean.
Oh, okay.
Dick Dale.
Huh.
I'm gonna go with
Dead
that.
Man's
You know,
Curve.
playing a Fender Showman with all the reverb, Telecaster with a Bigsby on it. Yes, please. And yeah, it was really good. And then, like say, Crush Those Dummies put on a great show. Wow. More of a fan after the show than before. Like I was a casual fan before, but bigger fan now.
Cool.
Nice.
So go out and enjoy some live music, folks, is what I'm saying. Although, don't forget your earplugs. I forgot mine. Big mistake.
Yeah. I've been getting mine lately.
Well, it was okay earlier in the show, but it was one of those, like, they were live mixing where the guitar player wasn't hitting lead boosts for solos. The sound man was actually raising people up. But as such, you end up, the whole mix gets raised a bit more every time. So, about halfway through the set, I'm like, this is getting loud.
Okay.
Thankfully, I took the feedback, and they just brought everything down. Perfect.
So, Charles Green is absent tonight. He
You're
is
right.
at Weezer with his children at the amphitheater in Charlotte,
Nice.
having a great time out there.
Great band. Put on a great show, too.
Yeah, so we'll catch up with Charles real soon. Yeah, thought he would have popped in to say hello, and he still might.
He may.
So let's shift gears here. Let's since we're into the second hour, before we wind down, and I know that, let's see. All right, so we are rolling out a merch store here on this channel. It is long overdue. I know. But we're going to have a look at it. This stuff will be available Monday, and we'll be talking about it. You'll hear. But I'm going to show you this merch store and what we're going to have.
Fella might have to take advantage of it because a fella needs a new hat. I'm looking at Brendan's. His is all nice and black, and
it's a little
mine's
dusty, but
see, that's not dust. That's sun bleach because I wear this sucker everywhere and have for years.
Oh, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, that's.
I'll wear it.
Especially you tell, backwards all the time, right? See, facing the sun, not so much in the side. So
nice.
I think Brendan wears his inside mostly, right?
Yeah, I keep it inside.
Yeah, this hat's been all over the place. Many adventures and such.
So when we started the channel in 2020, we made initial merch. Show Me Your Pick hats, Fruitcake Tony shirts, and we made Halenville live shirts when we started that show a year after. And we have sold out of all of that stuff, and it has been a little while. I've been meaning to get this store up and running long before. My apologies. But I'm going to pull this up, and we'll look at the stuff that we're going to have in here. All righty. Okay, are you ready for this?
Ready.
All right. Ready. Okay, the Fruitcake Tony merch store.
Oh, you go.
I see a toque. He probably has it listed as a beanie, but that looks like a toque.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a toque.
That is.
It's listed as a beanie, though.
That's American.
Americans.
All right, so
Take off.
Right here to start with, we have the Show Me Your Pick line, and there is a Show Me Your Pick shirt, men's premium.
That's your
shirt.
going to town shirt. You can tell because it's got the smaller corporate logo on the chest.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
that's like upper management.
Yeah.
Corporate logo.
It's a staff shirt.
Yeah.
So you got this shirt from small to 5X, but in that shirt, you can only get it in black.
In the black.
In the black. And then you have a Show Me Your Pick cap right there
Yeah.
for
Two different colors of that?
$20.49.
Two different colors of that hat. too?
Two different colors of that. You have a beige right there. And these hats, let me say, by the way, all these hats in this store are flex fit hats.
Yeah.
And you know what they are. And that's what these are.
That's good.
Love the
Yeah.
flex fit.
And then you have a Show Me Your Pick coffee mug
Okay. I thought that was a beer cozy, but sure.
for you coffee drinkers.
Or tea. Or tea.
Or
saying.
cocoa.
We don't judge. Or cocoa.
I
Or a
do.
combination, maybe you do coffee and cocoa for a nice mocha. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not at your house. I don't know.
Coffee and Kahlua.
Maybe.
Always good on the holidays. Or Bailey's.
Orange
Bailey's
juice
is a
and
nice
soft
option.
drink.
And so we have the Show Me Your Pick beanie or toque.
It's a toque.
And you have it in black,
Different
You have
colors.
all the flavors.
and you have it in a nice heather charcoal, and then a nice
Oh, nice.
gray.
This some
Right
serious gourmet shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ben, how many toques were in that song by what's the name?
Two.
The Christmas song?
Two
Oh,
toques.
It was two, yeah.
No, that was 2 turtlenecks.
Two turtle.
yeah.
5 golden toques.
Yeah.
5. Oh, okay.
5 golden toques.
And a beer in a tree.
And a beer. So you have a window cling, and that looks like a white background, but it's actually clear.
Clear.
Okay.
Yeah, for $2.99, you can put
Window
it on the
decals.
back corner.
Static cling for her
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah, you can throw it on anybody's car that you want, and it's just they won't know.
That's right.
I like that idea.
Advertise around.
There you go. So then there is some stuff with the Fruitcake Tony logo. You have the premium men's shirt right there in the
This
upper.
this is the corporate because it's not even for a show. That's just like the corporate upper. What is it? The parent company. That's the word I was looking for.
There
Parent
you
company.
go.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or you're just a
And-
fan of Tony. You don't care for the shows, but you like Tony. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not you.
And so
like that.
there is
Barbecue apron?
also a apron. Yeah,
Sure.
Fruitcake Tony apron. You can cook. I'm going to get one of these things.
Oh, for the Tone Grill. I like
so
it.
you can
Get one
cook.
for your
just like
4th of
me.
July party coming up. Get one in time for
There
your
you go.
4th of July party. Order it now.
And there is also a flex fit hat with the Fruitcake Tony logo.
Yes,
right there.
KXM. The Fruitcake Tony shirts, those are for the NAM, right? For when you're doing all the business meetings. They're like, "Where's your pass?" He's like, "I got my pass right here."
So there is also a Fruitcake Tony beanie or toque right
Sure.
there. Looks pretty cool. And a Fruitcake Tony die-cast decal for your window
go.
cling on
Or
your
you can put on a cooler. I don't know.
Yeah. Or laptop. All right, so let's check out the Halenville live stuff.
Yeah, the Halenville hat is cool. I was just thinking that all day, all night. It works well on the white hat. That's your going to town hat, the white hat.
Yeah, oh yeah. So this is the men's premium T-shirt comes
Now
in
that's
white.
nice because you can wear like the flannel shirt over it, but you leave it unbuttoned just enough to show off the logo.
Yeah.
See what you
Right,
do there?
that
Yeah.
logo is right in the middle
I
and up
dig
at
it.
the top.
Along with the gold chain.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
gold chain to just frame it nicely, right?
Or puka.
So you have it in
Puka
white. You have it in heather oatmeal. I like that
Isn't that
color.
fancy
Oh,
sounding?
is that the color of my new guitar? No?
No.
Heather oatmeal? No.
And heather gray right there.
You know, I'm thinking heather means patchy, blotchy. I don't know. It's not a solid color. That's why. I get it.
Yeah, so
Or like
those-
Trev's beard. I don't know.
So yeah, that is
That's the sharp hat.
that's
I
the
like
Halen
Too
that.
Bill
fancy for
Live
me.
hat.
I couldn't wear that. That's too fancy for me. No.
So that is a white now, a white
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to town hat.
flex fit.
That's
Yeah.
getting a big dark streak as soon as I go to get in the van, because that's the one time when I hit my head on the door frame and I just get a nice rubberized.
We also offer this in a beige too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's
And
for
that's
golfing.
flex fit.
You can spill
Yeah.
coffee on it and be all set. You're
Yeah.
good.
As long as you got a nice double coffee, you won't even notice.
Yeah, when you're on your way to go for a 2-4, you stop at Timmy's and get a double.
Well, you got to wake up before you drink the 2-4, eh?
All right.
2-4 is also known as the Scarborough suitcase, folks. Don't know
Nice.
why. Just the way it is.
So you've got the Halenville Live beanie or
Nice.
toque. And this comes in heather gray, and it comes in a nice heather.
I don't know who this
charcoal.
Heather woman is, but she owns a lot of colors, Tony.
She does.
She
I'm
does.
noticing that. And it comes in a black. But I like the gray.
I kind of like the gray, too.
Mhm.
That's a year-round toque.
But you
It's
know what?
gray.
Get one in every color, kids.
I got a lot of black
Yeah,
toques,
one
like
for every
T-shirts. Toques, a lot of them come in black these days.
So this right here is the only hoodie that I'm going to offer. The Halenville Live classic logo right
That's a heck of a
there
price.
on a gray hoodie.
Yeah, good luck
Gray.
buying a hoodie at that price, right?
That's a great price for a hoodie.
Yeah, like you're looking at $40 for a hoodie, anyways. Like go down to the Wally World; they're pushing $40.
And this is a Gildan heavy blend adult hoodie.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
this
It's not a
is-
T-shirt with a hood.
Yeah.
You know, like it's thick. It's
It's
good.
like 80-20, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What is
That sounds like the type of solder I use, but I don't know.
gray is the only color hoodie that you can get
Thank you, Monique.
in
Yeah.
this.
I
Good
figured,
for the
but I
Great
was
White North.
dropping the knowledge in the chat. Perfect.
And
She's, yeah.
Is that a belly shirt? So you can wear it like Britney Spears style? Because
and
that's
for
what it
the
looks like.
ladies,
Yeah. It's like a crop top.
How
that's
come the
right.
ladies get a bigger logo for their boobs?
Well,
Woman's
you don't want to get
crop.
lost in the cleavage, you know? It folds in.
Yeah.
What? It just says he. No, that's Halenville. But all you get is the first one. It just says he. You don't know what he is. Who's he? No. And then,
I'll show you later.
Oscar. Halenville. Jesus. Oh, okay.
And this is offered in white and in this. Got a beige.
Off-white for me. Or white after Ben does the laundry.
What are you putting in there? Dirt? Jeez.
Well, I don't wash the clothes till they stand up on their own. Maybe that's
Okay.
Ugh.
All
I
right.
don't know.
And last but certainly not least, the clear die cast Halenville Live
Nice Halenville
window
decal.
cling.
Need that for
That'll
your car.
go right on the back
That's-
of your little Hyundai
Yeah.
or your Corvette.
Or my
Or
red
Chevette.
work van.
All the
That's
butts.
right.
What did you say?
Or
Fan
work
of fish
van.
free candy?
Yeah,
on
I
it?
work
like
van.
that.
Yeah.
Bo, on Monday. The store will go live
The
Monday.
store will go live on Monday, but this is your Fruitcake Tony merch store.
Preview.
Long time coming. 16 items. Show me your pick stuff right there. Fruitcake Tony stuff right there. And Halenville Live stuff
I think so, Tom.
right there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Wow.
Nice.
Good job.
So Monday, and we'll be talking more about this, and you'll see posts of links and
And you'll have it in the
stuff. So,
description. If you chose the right site, you can automatically attach it. I didn't choose the right site, so I can't.
So,
That's all right.
but we chose some really cool stuff, not based on price, but based on quality.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think
those
Not Visible
t-shirts.
has the show on pause for a while because I think they're answering the trivia questions. So
He might be.
What's up, Terry?
There's Terry. So these shirts, all the shirts for all the logos are 100% cotton shirts.
Which means you may have to iron them. Or fold your laundry and don't let it sit in the dryer for 4 days.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. Right? Yeah,
Or
it's long.
take it out of the dryer. Actually, take the minutes to fold it.
I still have some stuff in a basket over there by the dryer.
Although, fun fact, you do not have to fold a tie-dye shirt right away because the wrinkles go right in with the tie-dyes.
Dude, I wear
there you
these.
go.
So I had pizza today and I got some sauce. You can't tell.
Where? Yeah.
Can't tell. That's right.
I wear
Whereas,
tie-dye all
me being me,
the
I
time.
put this on right before I jumped on tonight. I'm not even wearing it till the last minute. Because I would get sauce on it otherwise.
There you go.
I love the Gnfnr shirt, dude.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I wore my British Steel shirt just for tonight. Oh, wait.
Good lifestyle choices. This used to be loose fitting, but not so much.
You get gun show?
Someone may have put 30 pounds on over the winter.
Was that supposed to be a three-quarter?
It was at one time.
Yeah. Hey, at least it still fits you.
Just.
My Van Halen 1984 shirt, three-quarter, doesn't fit me anymore.
Most of my shirts from even last year have turned into I do a Britney Spears. I got the belly hanging at the bottom of the shirt.
Oh.
It's okay when you're a lady in your early 20s. It's not so good when you're a dude pushing 50. They're like, put it away. Just put it away.
Well, you can wear them with your shorty shorts.
Yeah.
I've got some
visual I
Gnfnr
did not
shirts
need.
that are in nice condition, but I've got one particular from back in the day that has like 80 holes in it.
I'm still pretty sure my
little
ex stole
bitty
my original
holes.
Def Leppard Pyromania
I can't
tour
even
shirt.
wear it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Most of my vintage concert shirts were gone. Somebody, oh, this will fit me. Mm-hmm. Well, for now, darling, but
I know.
and they somehow all went missing.
Thanks, Ed. Now I can't get Ben out of my mind with wearing freaking short
Sorry.
shorts. Jesus.
Sorry.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
My eyes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy. That's
Right
okay.
on. So next week on the Show Me Your Pick next Saturday, we're going to show you some really cool.
You have a real guest coming
New
on
stuff.
next week, folks.
Shorts.
Take George.
Jorts.
Yeah, there'll be some real cool stuff coming in the house next
Yeah.
week that you'll see. Yeah.
Girl.
If I could find my vintage, I guess they are vintage now. Gnfnr bootlegs.
Do we have?
Wait, they did come out 35 years ago, so I guess those are vintage.
So you mentioned who's going to be on your show tomorrow, right, Ben? And Monday.
I did.
I think
Scott Brockway.
Scott Brockway, yeah.
We're gonna be talking pedals and probably Explorers.
Cool.
Because he got an Explorer not so long ago either.
Nice.
Oh, nice. So Ben, you're on tomorrow at 8:00, and
8 Eastern.
Also
5
8
Pacific.
o'clock Monday. Also the Canuck
Yep.
show. You Terry and Trev.
Yep, Mazel. Exactly. Tom, Mazel. Yep, live Q&A. Got a new pedal in last week that I can show off on Monday.
Cool.
So, because, I go more than a week without getting gear for some reason.
Sometimes.
Why? Although
We've
I'm getting rid of
made
it.
We've made the comment around here before. We've watched Ben on Sunday and Monday for so long. It's part of our Sunday and Monday. But I always do laundry on Sunday and Monday, so I associate that with Ben. So I every time I see Ben, he keeps me nice and fresh.
Nice.
Summer fresh.
Summer fresh.
All right.
But yeah, if his links are down below if you need them.
If you don't know who I am, check me out.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can meet us over there tomorrow.
We just hit 4,700 subs.
Nice, dude.
Right on.
So
On your way to 5,000.
working on it. Hopefully 5,000 by the end of the year.
Nice, dude.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Always great shows over there, Ben.
There's the legend himself, Boner Jams.
Boner, what's up, dude?
Hey, there he is.
Right.
Yeah, we've watched you for so long, Ben. We wouldn't know what to do if you weren't on.
Christopher Lifestyle says, when are you coming back? That will be if Tony does a show on... okay. If we do a show on April Wine or Georgia Satellites. If you haven't done either of those yet.
There you go. Write that down.
I don't think so. I don't think
I have both of them on my list.
There you go.
Okay. Well, there you are. I will gladly participate for either of those acts because I think of myself as a bit of authority on the subjects. I don't like coming on unless I know the stuff. You know, I try. You know, I figure if I'm going to be a guest, I should be a guest with knowledge and such. And I don't want to do research, so I just book the bands I already know about.
That's right.
Best way to do it.
Know your stuff. That's right. And if you're a guitar player and you don't know your stuff,
We've all been there.
I love at the end. You suck. You catch that at the end. You suck. That's fantastic. Good God. Well,
Hey, great to see Boner Jams.
Yep.
Someone said he was in Boston tonight.
Somebody did say he was in Boston. I know somebody in Boston. I have a friend in Boston who's actually friends with Gary Sharon's brother.
Oh.
It's one of his best friends is Gary Sharon's
dropping names.
brother.
Cool.
What's the commercial I'm hearing every day? Your cousin from Boston.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Your cousin from Boston.
Yeah.
Sam Adams.
Summer Ale, baby.
From Boston.
Yep.
Summer ale for me was Corona. I drink Coronas in the summertime.
Yeah,
I prefer Sam Jackson. Good.
loaded Coronas if I'm not driving. But yeah. Okay, Boner just got back from Boston. There we go.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Right on.
Very nice.
Hope you had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he did. As long as he wasn't, driving downtown.
Yeah, that
Freaking nightmare.
too many one-ways.
Will they ever finish that construction? No.
No.
The Big Dig.
The Big Dig? No.
That's
No.
the
Never
Big
gonna
Dig
happen.
over.
I don't wish Doug was from Boston. Terry, his dad was a Bruins fan. That was bad enough.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Boston teams. Sorry, Ed.
I know.
But that's okay.
Oh, I got something to show you.
My uncle was a fan of the Boston teams because they were from Cape Breton Island, and Boston was the closest geographical sports town.
This is my my totem pole.
Uh-huh. Why don't you go sit
Don't
on
you-
that, Ed?
Don't you?
That's lovely, Ed. Lovely.
Yeah.
No, that is cool.
Jets, Jets.
That is cool if you're a Boston fan. I mean, hey, you do have. They are very good teams.
Yeah.
I will say that. I just
This
don't like them
century,
because
last century, not so much.
I'm a New York
This
guy,
century, yes.
specifically a Jets fan, so I will never like the Patriots.
Rex Ryan.
Hey, man.
I watched one Super Bowl
Rexy
the
was
Patriots were in, and that was the one against the Bears. They didn't fare well.
Oh, back in '85. Wow.
Yeah.
42-10. I remember the score.
And to Ed's defense here,
cheated.
let's not bash Ed too much.
I wouldn't bash Ed at all.
In other sports now, we are talking about the love 'em or hate 'em, the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, the
we
Red
are
Sox.
talking.
I'm thinking actually
Celtics.
overall for sports city, right?
We are
Boston's gotta be
talking
up there
about-
for titles across the board, for the big
Boston
four sports.
Celtics.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruins
big
won a
Celtics
title.
fan.
Celtics won a bunch.
I'm a big
Patriots won
Celtics
a
fan.
bunch. Red
Actually.
Sox, yeah.
The Bruins, the Red Sox, the
Yeah,
Celtics.
like,
You got some, you got good
Here's a
ones.
picture from French Lick when I drove through.
I do like Larry Bird. So
Larry Legend, excuse you.
yeah,
The Indiana boy.
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Mark Taft.
What's up, Mark?
Yeah.
So,
Mark Taft says hello.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah, but
Yep.
but Ed though, I love the Red Sox and the Boston Celtics, but man, it's kind of whack to be a Pats fan, bro. Sorry.
bunch of cheaters.
cheat treats. The cheat
It's only
treats.
cheating if you get caught.
Yeah, and they have.
I can say that being an auto racing fan. It's only cheating if you get caught.
And they have, and they just had a scandal on this off season, so that's okay. We won't talk about that. Sorry.
Well, they are kind of the Yankees of football in that respect. We win a bunch of titles and we're hated, and
you know,
we
it's
might
okay.
cheat on occasion.
That's the only shit talking I'm going to do because,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm a Jet fan. I really can't.
I don't follow
no
sports
place to shit
anymore,
talk.
and before that, I was a Toronto sports fan. So,
You get the
Other
Raptors, you
than-
get the Blue Jays.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, 2 Jays titles. Then that's 3 decades ago, and a
That's all right.
Raptors title. After that, you got to go back to '67 for hockey,
Yeah.
and we don't have a NFL team. Although we had the Bills part time there for a number of years.
You get the
Did everything in the world to try to move Buffalo's team to Toronto, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
didn't work.
You get the CFL.
We do have the CFL with the oldest
Wow.
football franchise in North America, the Toronto Argonauts.
Yeah.
You had some
They're
good
Flutie.
times up there. You had Joe Carter hit the dinger at the end of.
Well, I've seen
Yeah.
like Ben Tom here saying like Philly is the sports town. Really? Because my Jays kind of walloped your Phillies there that one year. After we took care of the Atlanta Braves the previous year. Just saying. Yeah. Where's Mitch Williams now? Tom, where's Mitch? Where's
I'm
Wild Thing?
surprised. I'm surprised Toronto doesn't have a hockey team.
A competitive one.
Leafs. The Maple
Well,
Leafs.
Oh, that's right, the Maple Leafs. Okay.
Yeah, and we had basically our own Steinbrenner type owner for decades that ran that team in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Rangers fan for hockey, but actually, when I went to school,
Messier.
when I went to school in Connecticut, I went to Hartford, and we used to party with the Hartford Whalers because they were still playing when I was up there.
The old Whalers, yeah.
Great guys.
Okay, now see Tom's going for most World Series. Well, your team's been around for an extra century.
Oh boy,
My team was formed in '77. They've only been around since 1977. Because we missed out on
baseball talk.
the Giants. The San Francisco Giants almost came to Toronto, and then that deal fell through.
Yeah.
You guys did have some great players on that. Historically, on the Blue Jays.
Oh, that Jays team, it was an amazing team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wamco.
Danny Ainge was drafted by the Blue Jays, and the Celtics had to steal him from MLB from the Blue Jays because Red Auerbach drafted him for the Celtics. And he was a great all-around player. He played a lot of sports.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny
Tom
Ainge
says
was
he
a
doesn't watch
great
much
baseball
sport.
player.
You do at playoff time, Tom. I know you get into it. And that's fine.
I don't watch.
That's
a
the
lot
whole
of
point,
baseball,
right?
but-
As your team does well and gets into the playoffs, you pull up more of those casual fans.
Sure,
Sure. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
sure you do.
The Expos would have won the World Series the year of the strike in '95. Sawa. The Expos had that team was so stacked, and then they had to sell them off basically by the time they came back.
Mm-hmm.
That was ridiculously stacked.
Mm-hmm. They were good that year. Yes.
I don't know how we got on to sports, but
I don't know.
that happened.
Probably my fault. Oh, it's Ed's fault. It's Ed's fault because he's showing.
Not
his
my
giant
fault. You
butt
started talking about sports.
plug. Showed your giant butt plug that you got. So.
You shouldn't have showed the giant butt plug. Oh shit.
Okay.
I
will send you to Jesus.
It is getting rich. He had to mention the Patriots. He had to do it. Or Brady.
Sorry.
Both.
I like turtles.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Hey, lawnmower tapes.
All right, so let's remind them, guys, that this Tuesday and every Tuesday we talk about a little band from Pasadena around here. Tuesday nights,
Thorne
9
band?
p.m.
It's the only other musician I know from Pasadena.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, Pete Thorne.
Petey boy.
So we will be back here 9 p.m. on Tuesday, this Tuesday, talking all things Van Halen. Halenville Live is what we call it.
Mhm.
And all roads, every road absolutely leads you. You can cut your damn GPS off because every road leads to Van Halen.
Oh, bang.
It certainly does.
So we'll see you Tuesday this week. These fellas right here.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be talking about that striped music.
That
The
striped
striped
music
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
and that tone.
Amazing.
Not that tone.
Not that.
All righty. Am I missing anything, B?
I don't think so. I think
We
you
did
got
the
it
trivia.
all.
We gave away stuff.
He unboxed.
Talked
his
about
endorse,
Izzy.
Showed the
Oh.
Izzy pics. Got the picture.
Yep.
New stuff.
Yeah.
All
good.
right. I think we covered it.
I think
all.
we are good.
I think we're there.
All right.
Talk
So,
sports.
guys, as you know, it's always a pleasure to have Ben in the house.
It's a
Yes.
pleasure to be
We
here.
always look forward to Brother Ben joining us. Yeah, right on, dude. Nice.
Yeah, it's always a good time. Always fun. Always have a great time here hanging out with you cats.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You got more shit than Guitar Center. Jesus.
I'm better stocked. And much more knowledgeable employee, too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yep.
And has more tellies.
Yeah. What's your return policy?
I don't. Once you're at the door, it's yours.
There you go.
There you go for you Ed heads. You talk about these on the Tuesdays.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at the boist.
Non-wiggle
Look at
stick.
Look at that headstock.
I like the non-wiggle
Wow.
stick.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the non-wiggle stick.
Yes.
There we go.
That's why I love my Telecaster.
Halenville.
Yep.
Right on, Ben.
Have you ever bought from Sweetwater?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. They get
They're
In
pieces of
person.
stuff?
Very good. Great customer service too, Ed. And they give you
Really?
candy. They give you
They don't like
candy.
Canadians, though.
Jeez.
So
I say they don't like Canadians and they'll say, "Oh, we'll ship to Canada." Yes, but you won't do any financing with Canadians, and you can't even register for Gearfest as a Canadian because it
wow.
would only take an American address.
that's not cool.
Yeah. So if you like stale water, deal with them. But I prefer to deal with Flipside Music. Flipside-music.com.
There you go.
I put in the affiliate link, but I don't have the rights to do that.
Okay.
I have an affiliate link with them. So,
Affiliate link.
although I suppose. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, look
candy.
at that. Right
Yeah, I
there.
had that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That was Billy Baloney gave that to me. He came up to Toronto for an event from Cleveland. He threw that in a little gift he gave me.
Yep.
You can go back in there. All right, easy. Yeah, go
There you
play with
go.
your friends. There we are. Oh, what's
So let me mention before we wind down, I want to say thank you to the subscribers here on the channel. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate your participation in the live streams. all the comments that you leave, and over on the social media site too, the Show Me Your Pick Facebook page over there. If you're not subscribed here, we're 9:30 and almost
If you're watching at this point, like on replay,
1,000.
subscribe.
Yeah.
You've already made it this far. And if you're watching on replay, comment. Say hello, howdy, whatever. Please.
That's right. What really helps, though, is that you share these live streams over on your social media stuff.
Yep.
You know, to put the shows in front of new eyes that don't know who we are. It really helps. You never know. So thank you for doing that.
Share them like your favorite jazz cigarette outside the backstage door.
Yeah, that's right.
If you know what I'm talking about, fine. If you don't, well, then you're not into jazz.
Now, we started this in 2020, and we have grown every week. Our growth here is not huge. I'm not getting 100 subscribers a week or anything like that.
Neither am I.
But I do get some a week, and we are continuously growing.
Yeah.
And I want to say thank you to everybody for that. We appreciate the growth with the participation around here. I don't want to grow by leaps and bounds, you know.
Unless it's organic. Like you have a wicked show and you do get that 100 new people in after that one show, fine. But they're here for the duration. They're not
right.
friends and family. Oh, I'll subscribe, but I'll never watch.
Yeah. The whole point is these live streams that we do, they're so much fun to put on, and we do this for the fun. It's been so cool to get to know all of you guys, and we talk about this all week, how excited we are for Saturday night and Tuesday night. You know, so thank you to the subscribers here. We appreciate you.
Most definitely.
And those that are here every week, too. I know who you are. I see you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Means a lot, guys. You know, I'm just saying. As a fellow creator, it means a lot. The regular viewers, it's like family, friends.
Definitely.
There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, right, Tony?
Yeah, I'm straight.
It is.
Someone's got to think up the trivia.
Yeah.
You know.
And
I'm only good for one question every few months when I show up. That's it. That's all I bring to the table.
Well, it is also on YouTube here. It's a great community, a great environment. There's some fine YouTubers out there who I very much enjoy, and I know all of you do also.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's great. It's so great to see you guys out there on other streams and here.
Yeah, support the other channels as well, because they all love it. It's all makes everybody happy, keeps everybody together. Lots of cool channels out there.
Lots.
Yeah.
New ones every week too. I'm discovering new channels all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ben, your buddy Trev is going to be on OU812 tomorrow at 5.
I do believe so.
Yep.
With those guys, and then he'll be on with you on Monday on the Canuck show.
Yeah. Come on over.
Nice.
Join the fun, folks.
Wow.
It is fun.
Making the rounds.
I got some house cleaning. I got to make some announcements on Monday's show. I should write them down so I remember, but I won't. If you like the laid backness of this channel, you'll love mine because I'm more laid back, but that's due to lifestyle choices. And these guys take advantage of lifestyle choices as well, but
He'd be horizontal.
I make a lot of choices each day. That's what I'm saying. I make a
That's
lot
what I
of
mean.
choices.
Yes, you do.
Some people say you'd be stressed making as many choices as I do, but funny enough, you don't. No,
Not with those choices, no.
not those choices.
And again, the Fruitcake Tony merch store will be open on Monday.
Yeah,
so
I think
we'll be
we'll
talking about that more.
We'll be talking about that. I think Nightbot might have something to say about that too next
Well,
week.
thank you, Terry, for the heads up in Messenger. I won't remember in 2 days. Remind me on Monday. Monique asked, why is it called Canucks? Because Canucks is a slang term for Canadians. Sort of like if you're from the Northeast, you may be referred to as a Yankee.
Ooh.
Notice I say Northeast only.
No.
You don't want to call someone from outside the Northeast a Yankee. So.
I didn't want to say that. Me being in the South, when we use those types of terms,
like
Ben, it's meant a little harsher, I guess.
That's derogatory.
It's
That's
okay if
derogatory
you
term.
right. It's derogatory if I say it,
don't
but
like
it's okay if you say it.
Yeah, that's why I always said New England too. That's it.
Yeah. Well.
Even then, I don't know. I think you go too far. Because that was the like you get much across Connecticut. They're like, hey, you get close to Ed's neck of the woods. You call Ed a Yankee.
A Yankee.
He's like, why? I hate New York. We're not talking the baseball players. We're
you're talking the region.
The region, and
Our boy Jack Blades named a band after that.
Damn Yankees.
Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
I don't think so.
Monique says Canucks are French Canadian people. No,
not really.
No, because then you wouldn't have the Vancouver Canucks because they're about as far away from Quebec as you can get.
Right.
Just saying.
Yes.
Then you got the Acadians, which got bastardized to Cajun. I'm a Cajun. No, you're an Acadian. Cajun. No, Acadian. Use all your syllables. Just saying.
Alrighty.
I don't know what that's all I got.
Okay.
Nice. What is this?
Coming up this Saturday, if you're a fellow Canuck, happy Canada
It's
Day.
like a base.
Wow.
It's like a barn base.
That's actually the Lynn Ellsworth base.
Well, it's quite the base.
Nice.
I like that base.
It's quite the noggin.
That's cool.
I know.
I've got a stack of wood in my backyard that looks like that.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. It looks like the output jack at the very bottom looks like it's right made into the middle of a crack.
I know.
That just looks suspect to me. I am not knowing how I feel about that. I like the bridge on it though. It looked like it had a lot of girth and mass, which is the key to a good bass bridge. Mass. You want mass.
That base was made by the great Lynn Ellsworth.
Nice.
Yeah.
I trust them, man. I don't know. Maybe they filled in around that jack. I don't know.
I'm kind of glad that this guy didn't have that.
Horn of his bass. He's like, but he doesn't know if he wants to hit him with the headstock or the body.
Would he got a splinter in there? The guy hit him in the head with that. I don't know.
Explained that earlier, folks. That's why you play a telly. You take it off, grab it by the first 5 frets. Swing for the fences.
Yes, sir. Too crazy.
Christopher Lysehouse says swamp people do. Yeah, that doesn't make it right. Just because you're mispronouncing something does not make it right. I'm sorry.
Right. Yep.
Like I'm looking at you, Leo Fender. Tremolo is not vibrato, and vibrato is not tremolo. This is a vibrato system, not a tremolo system. Tremolo is volume. Vibrato is pitch.
I have not seen this, Mr. Sova. Cracker Jacks called Cracker Jills. No,
he posted that today. Yeah.
What's up, Riff?
I didn't see it.
I got to meet Riff a few weeks ago.
Hey, Riff.
We met at the Cosmo Fest.
All Canadians are Canucks, eh?
Exactly.
So let me ask you this, Ben, and I love Canadians, but I've always wondered. I know the Neil and Bob bit and all, but what exactly
You mean
is
Bob and Doug?
Bob and Doug? Excuse me.
Yeah.
What
Neil and
exactly?
Bob.
That's a completely different duo.
I've heard
What
of that
is-
before.
What exactly
That's a
is a
different
hoser?
That was more or less a term made up by them.
It's like idiot or asshole or just
Yeah, like a hose head. Hose head is, or hoser, kind of like a redneck, but not necessarily country. Just kind of a good old boy.
Like, hey, idiot. Hey, dumbass.
Like, yeah, just a hoser. I don't know. A guy
Take
spends
off,
all
you
his day down at the
hoser.
coffee shop, and I don't know.
take off, jackass.
Knows all the answers, but none of the questions.
Take off, Jack.
That's how I'd be
So-
like, take off, hoser.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. The guys in Dumb and Dumber. Those are a couple of hosers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
there you
They
go.
mean well. They mean well. Goofball. There we go, Riff. Yeah.
That's funny. Monique doesn't
I
agree.
was trying to describe with using a bunch more Canadian terms, and then you're like, this isn't helping. These are lateral moves. Like, I don't know.
I did have a book of Canadian terms, but I don't remember them. So, but that's okay.
Yes, and Bob and Doug McKenzie were created because the shows were a little short for Canadian television because there's more commercial breaks in U.S. television than Canadian. So we needed to fill in the extra time. And we have what they call CanCon, which is Canadian content laws, that you need a certain percentage of Canadian content to be considered Canadian. So they just made an extra 90-second to start with bit involving the Great White North.
Weren't they part of Second City?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was part of Second City.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
The Great White North.
Which I think, ironically, Rick Moranis is actually American, if I'm not mistaken.
Martian Murray, welcome.
Is he? I don't know.
I gotta look that up now.
Good to see you, man.
Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Can't be giving out Canadian info. Come on, load.
I think he's
load.
Canadian.
You're using all the bandwidth, Ben. I'm not on the internet.
I believe he's Canadian, Ben.
You know, he might be. Oh yeah, Canadian actor, so that would do it.
He's a hoser.
Where's he from? Where are you from?
He's
Where are
a
you from?
hoser.
He's from Toronto.
From Toronto.
All right,
Oh, well.
fair enough.
Hoser.
All right. You know
All
the thing I always jar him about is I call the winter caps beanies, and Ben calls them a toque.
Yep.
Toque. It's like torque without the R, but it's not toque. It's toque. Some people spell it Tuque. Most
But
people are wrong.
so about a year ago on your channel, and I can't remember the occasion, but Amanda was on, and there was a discussion about the definition of a toque. What does the little ball on the top mean?
Nothing. It's just a pom pom.
Okay.
I use it. It's a great way to take off your toque that's covered in snow without getting your hands wet. You can just pull it off by the pom pom.
Pretty sure.
Not all toques have pom poms.
But so what's
not
the
all
name
pom-poms
of
have
a toque that's got a pom pom on it and one that doesn't?
They're the same. They're both toques.
Okay.
Because in our world, a beanie is one of those hats with a propeller on the top. That's a beanie.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair
Like
enough.
Spanky. All right.
This is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, I remember watching American TV, and they weren't even called beanies back in the day. It was always woolen ski cap. I'm like, that's a lot of words for a toque.
Yeah, that's too many words.
It was always, woolen ski cap. Okay.
Take off.
It's like snow skiing. No, there's skiing and water skiing.
Right.
That's how it works. It was because skis were originally intended for snow, so the snow is a given. It's sort of like we don't have ice skates in Canada. We have skates. You have roller skates and you have skates.
Wow.
We don't have any ice skates. We just have skates. It's the ice is inferred or assumed, if you will.
How was that?
Johnny LaRue is a legend, Sawa. Johnny LaRue. Remember his embroidered, he had his monogram, J. La-R. Perfect. Who does that?
Hey, I heard something a moment ago. Did somebody just really
No.
lay it down?
No.
That was Ed with his butt.
No, that was my attempt at a Bob and Doug McKenzie sound.
Right. Yeah, I heard somebody, and I heard somebody say, "Excuse me." There it is.
What do you think this is? UTB?
Oh.
I've seen worse on here. I have seen worse.
I've experienced worse. Yep.
Yeah. I have yet to be, and I'm expecting it to happen though, but I've yet to be shut down by a storm on a live stream.
Same.
Good.
No, I have had to cancel due to no internet years ago once. I just didn't have any internet. I didn't have a storm. I just didn't have any internet for whatever reason. So.
Well, I'm prepared.
Thankfully,
I have been prepared.
YouTube app on my phone at the time to post. No show tonight. I don't have the YouTube app on my phone anymore. I refuse to carry it on my phone. That's a whole other rant.
I think one night it came up a storm, and I had things ready to go on my phone, and I jumped in the car and drove somewhere, but the storm ended. I came right back or something, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it hadn't happened yet.
Well, knock wood on that.
Hello.
Should be good. Should be good.
All right, kids, we are definitely going to wind things down.
We should wrap
Thanks
things
for
up.
being here. Ben, thanks for joining us, sir. It's always
Thanks
great
for having
to
me,
see you,
guys.
sir, man.
Hope I didn't bug too many people in the chat. And we'll do it again. We'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always enjoy hanging out here and always learn something, see something cool, and always have a good time.
Yeah,
We enjoy
nice.
having you.
Yeah, we do. Always great to see you, bro. All right, kids. We'll be joined by Charles Green on Tuesday. I'm sure he's out having a great time at Weezer. And he'll join us Tuesday.
Yep.
He sends his very, very best. Thanks for being here, everybody. Congratulations, Christopher Live Sour, our big trivia winner tonight. Yes. Leave a thumbs up here on the video if you would. Subscribe if you're not already. Tell your friends and share these videos on your social media sites. And go over. Let's everybody who's still here. They canceled. I'm sorry.
Damn it. That's why we're going along.
I was going to say Jay and them are live, but they're not.
No.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
Ah, there you go. There's a focus.
There you go. Right on.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Folks. Good night.
Ed, Brendan, we're out of here. See ya.
Focus. There we go.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks.
Let's keep waving until Tony hits the off button. That's how that works.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
That'll do it.
That's a lot of damage.
Dancing. Walking, rearranging furniture. Chicken strips!